Okay, so now that some more people are here, let's get started back where we left off with you guys just defeated the ghouls, the 3 ghouls around here. You kept bagged a head, put a head in his backpack.
Oh yeah.
I was really surprised it gave you that much trouble. 3 ghouls for 4 characters, but I mean, it was luck on your luck was on your side, so that was good. Kep also figured that there were some human and wild meats in the corner over there, and that's where you left off. And Naf just mentioned that there's still that he senses some evil still in this cave area. So, what you gonna do? That's the real question right now.
The question is upper right.
Exactly.
And 2 doors.
And you're still trying to find that piece of paper that the lore master was talking about, that his friend Corin wrote before he died. So,
should we leave it to the dice which door we go through?
You could.
We could ask Naf. Hey Naf, where do you think? Where do you sense? Where do you sense? Yeah, Naf, use your
powers.
I mean, use your sense.
Yeah, what's his god's name? I don't remember. AMA's power. Use it.
And he sort of was like, "Oh, of course," and then he just sort of senses again, and he says that he senses evil coming from the top door, so the door upwards.
Okay, let's go to the right door. We're here to find out. We're here to find data, not find monsters.
Okay, so Eben's just like, fine by me. I mean, I'm following you guys, so whatever you want to do.
Actually, that was my suggestion. We go to where the evil isn't at. Where the evil isn't at, so.
Alright, so you guys are going to move over to the right?
Yeah.
That was my vote.
Alright, Naf is sort of like, saying like, if there's evil, he has to like go and destroy it for AMA. He's like spewing that out constantly. He's like, no, we have to go up. We have to go forward. It's like, we can check the right door, but at some time we need to go and check out the door. Any points to the door that was in front of you.
Naf,
sure
focus. Naf, focus.
Focus. Get your crap together.
Our mission is not fighting evil. Well, that's.
And he interrupts you. Like he interrupts you. Says, "That's my mission to like." He says, like, it's my mission from AMA to go and smite that evil because I know it's in here, and I just can't turn my back away from that. He's still talking about this, but he does seem like he'll go along with you if you want to go to the right, but he's still a little he's still wanting to go up through the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah. I guarantee him that we will. Eventually.
All right. So Eben's like, all right, sounds good to me. Let's go. Let's get this done. So I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear right now. Don't really want to strain myself too much, but let's do this. And yeah. So Eben is gonna move over there. Naf's gonna move over next to him. Do you guys still have... Okay, good. I was like, do you have control over your character still?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so I'm guessing that you guys are going to open up this door and see what lies ahead, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Once again, I'm going to hide behind. Once again, I'm being in the back line. So I'll let Naf go first.
Alright, so...
the back line, actually, sorry,
Okay, so
I'm not squishy.
Alright, Naf agrees. He's going to go in first. Eben just steps right there. and Alright, so he opens up the door and it just immediately opens, and then you see it sort of just turn to the left. Yeah, very narrow, very straight.
Okay.
And here, actually, let me just do that. It goes all the way down that way.
Right.
So moves in here, and yeah. So Naf moves up this way, and
I kind of follow, not exactly at his heels, but
okay,
quite closely.
okay. And as soon as Naf reaches there, there's actually a fork, and he's just sort of like he's just standing there. Eben's just gonna be in the back because he's not really wanting to do much right now. And Nap is like, any particular way you want to go? I mean, I'm not sure, but
So, turning left from here is still a hallway.
oh, yes, there's another thing right there. And you notice that there's here, let me just do that. There are doors on the sides of it, and what you assume is like it just connects to a single room.
I'm not a good tactician. If I
don't think it matters.
I would say, if I am, I would actually suggest reaching out on both points at the same time, coordinated.
You could do that. You have 4 people, so you could.
I'll do that with you.
You could
I'll
say,
take the right door.
Alright, Eben's like, where do you want me to go?
Come with me, Eben.
Alright, I'll go to the right. And then Nap's like,
come with me. You go in. You go in front of me.
Alright.
How about I go? How about Eben going with Naf and I'll go with Onouvok.
Okay.
Seems like the.
Oh, okay. So Eben's like, alright, and he's like, should I go in front of Naf, or should Naf go in front of me, or does it matter?
I would say Naf in front of you would be safer for you. Safe. I mean, Naf can.
All right.
Naf
Yeah.
is really good at taking hits.
Yeah. Naf's like, yeah, I can do this, and I'm assuming you're gonna try to open up the door to it.
Yeah.
All right. You notice that Naf tries to open the door, and Kep, you're trying to open the door. Press Z for breach. And you notice that you both notice that it's locked. The doors are locked.
One?
Both of them are locked.
Both of them?
Yes. So,
Well.
So you can try to force it open. You can try to lock pick it. You could try to do that.
Can we just have Naf run through the door?
He has no space to run. If you notice where he has no space to run. So
I guess he can. Yeah.
The only thing he can do is he would just like need to smash it right where he is, and that would be pretty difficult to do that, based on the space that he's in.
Can anyone pick a lock?
Eben hears that like, well, I was a thief, so maybe I know I'm rusty, but maybe I could try. I don't know though.
Please do try.
All right, and they sort of switch places, and let's see. So he's gonna try to lockpick this. If it can come up. So we're gonna pick this lock. Gonna pick this lock. Okay, come on. Where is it?
He crit misses and enchants the lock.
Okay, so he's gonna try to open this lock up. Okay, what did he get? Okay, so he's trying to open this lock with everything he's got, and he's just not getting it to turn at all. He's just like, this thing's pretty tight. And he sort of looks at it. He's like, well, I mean, I can't get it open, but if it's locked, I mean, there has to be a key somewhere. I mean, it just makes sense to do that. So, I don't know where it'd be, but
Alternatively, don't you suggest me just knocking on the door, and when they come out, we...
You can do that. Yes. Do you want to knock on the door?
Great A plan.
Once again, my character's wisdom is not my character's best stat. or a good stat at all. I'm throwing it. Yeah, Kep is throwing that out as an idea. If you guys want to do that.
Evan's like, well, it's either that or trying to look for the key. So, whatever.
Onouvok?
Alright. Oh gosh. Can I look around to see if there's like a hidden key anywhere?
Yeah, you have to do a search check. Do a search check.
Oh. Sounds good.
You know what? I'll do the same thing.
All right.
I'll also do a search check to look for it.
All right, you guys try to look around where you're at, and you don't find any sort of sign that there's any sort of key around here. You sort of guess that the key is not going to be around this area. So
there's no flower pot anywhere?
No, there's literally nothing that would suggest anything.
Okay.
Well, I'm guessing it's in the room with all the bad things then.
Once again, I pose to knock on the door and look at Onouvok. Right? Huh?
I just shake my head.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to the other room, guys. Do what Naf was saying.
And that's like, finally, you guys realize this, and it's like,
oh my.
And you can still knock on the door if you want, Kep. I mean, that's still an option if you want to.
Kep values his teammates' input.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are all gonna move over back to that same area. All right. Sounds good. Let's just say you're right there. Here on Onouvok, I'll move you over too. There you go.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So Naf is like, okay. Finally, let's just get this done so we can like get to Old Crest as soon as we can. And then he says a little prayer to AMA. It's like, please bless this and let your goodness shine, things like that.
All right, you're first, Naf.
He's like, gladly, and he steps up.
I draw my sword in the ready in preparation.
Yeah, Naf does the same, and he opens this up, and there's just another door, and he just steps in, and nothing happens.
Well,
Let's keep going, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, Eben steps up in here as well.
Little did they know there were 30 rooms just like that one.
No, little did I know this is actually a trapped room.
Gas starts
We didn't
filling the
check.
room.
Oh goodness. All right, so Naf just goes through, just like, ha, easy, and just pushes open the next door. And there's another door straight in front of him, but there's also another thing, and he sees that there's also another blood stain dragging off to the right.
Naf,
He says, yeah.
mission. Don't get ahead of yourself.
He's like, what?
Focus on the mission. I know you're looking at the blood stain.
It's like, yeah. And he tries to sense some evil again. He's like, oh wow, there's evil, like I can't really pinpoint it now. It's like there's some in front of me, there's some to the right of me. There's like he can't pinpoint it anymore.
It's everywhere.
But he did say that it isn't strong. It's not like a strong sense of evil anymore, but it's just like it's just a faint evil, just like around them. Of course. Oh goodness. Here, Onouvok, I'll move you. There you go. Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Kev was just like points at the door. Come on, door.
Now it's like the one right in front of me is like this one. It's like
Yeah.
all right, and he opens it up, and there's another room, but with 2 doors. And Naf moves up, and so does Eben. Eben moves up, and
who the heck built this place?
It's a cave that it's like carved out, so you're guessing like throughout the years.
He's not a very skilled architect. Like he's very random with his like room placement. So I don't know. That's just me.
All right, so Naf steps up, and he steps up to this door.
Okay. Go through the one you're at now.
And he's like, okay. Okay. So. I'm
Once
guessing,
again. I'm opening the other door, so.
Okay, you're gonna open it at the same time. I'm guessing.
At the same time. Yeah.
All right, cool. So you guys open up the door at the same time, and let's see, how far can you see in the? Actually, no, you have lights and stuff. So you open up the door. Here, let me just do this real fast so you can move up. Let's do that. So there's that. So Naf moves in, and Eben moves up behind. Yeah, Naf steps over to the side. Eben steps up. Onouvok is right there, and then everyone sees that there are 2 goblins standing at the chest, and they just seem to notice you, and they both turn around, and they're like, and they draw their swords and everything, like they're ready to fight.
Okay then.
Well, Naf charges in, that's for sure.
Oh yes, Naf's gonna completely charge in. Yes, Naf's gonna charge in, and that's like a given for him. And let's see. Here,
Do we
Initiative?
on a meta?
No,
on a
you're
meta
right.
level. No, on a meta level.
No.
Do we have surprise round?
Yeah, you caught him off guard, so everyone does have surprise round. So,
Hooray.
but Naf, we're using the same turn as earlier, so yeah, I'm not even gonna roll initiative for them right now. But Naf is just gonna run up here and gonna try to slash at him. If I can remember how to type, that's a plus. I think it's a +4 to hit for him.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, okay, that definitely hits.
Almost crit.
Seriously.
If he's wielding a scimitar.
Yeah.
Only if he's wielding the same weapon I am using.
He's not though. He has a longsword. And I believe it's
The
a.
longsword crits on a 19.
Oh, it does? I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
It crits on a 19 or 20, and then you do ×2 damage.
Forgot. Well, in 3.5 you have to confirm the crit, which is like
Yeah.
it's pretty stupid, but I mean it's better than 1d20.
Does your crit actually crit?
Let's see. Does it actually crit? It does. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this goblin is. Let's see.
Anime is racist against goblins.
You don't know that.
That's the secret. That's the untold secret.
2d6 plus. I believe it was a +4 or +2.
+2.
+2. Okay, well, Naf just charges in, swings wildly, and just immediately there's 2 pieces of a goblin on the floor.
Fuck, he cut it in half.
Yes, he did. Just immediately. I don't
Wait,
even have to-
longswords? 2d6?
That's the double damage.
Oh, so I thought longswords did a d8.
Confirmed.
Well, if it doesn't do a D8, it's still dead no matter what. So
Well, yeah, true.
it's still dead. So
Yeah.
right after, right as Naf just slices this goblin in half, the other goblin just goes, and it looks like he's he looks like he's not ready to fight at all anymore, and he's just like he sort of just like, hey, don't. He has like fear in his eyes right now. And Cap, it's going to be your turn.
Roll for soiling yourself.
You know what's gonna happen?
What? What's gonna happen? Big B's tripping
He's tripping
hand.
hand.
Oh gosh.
Yes, I love this spell.
And the problem is,
stupid.
it is so stupid, but here's the thing, I want to just trip him and then pin him down.
That's why I
Can
love
I
it.
even-
It's so stupid. I love it.
Oh, capture him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Once again, intelligence is always better than something that cannot talk to you.
All right. Roll for the touch attack.
Yeah, I keep having to go back to the reference.
See how well you touch him.
That sounds really weird.
He wants to touch him good, but we'll hope.
Especially since it's a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Here, I might as well just get a d20 out and see if he can even resist it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think you can resist it.
Okay. Well, that certainly hits. That's a no doubt right there.
No, you could crit.
All right. Let's see. What's he gonna do? You know what? He's probably gonna fail no matter what, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, what's the DC save for that again?
DC is...
Is it a 15?
It's a reflex negate, so...
Reflex save?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Where'd it go?
Once again, I cannot tell what the DC is.
He got an 18. So he's definitely safe. So you sweep this guy's legs and he catches himself, but he's still really shaken up. Like he does not want to fight you guys at all after seeing his companion sliced in half.
One hit.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, so...
So, Kep, unless you want to talk to him or something, or
Yeah,
try to
I try to tell him to disarm yourself. Basically, what's it called again? What is it called in English? That the things.
Oh,
What?
gotcha.
And,
Yeah, dropping your weapon or surrendering or something like that.
Drop our weapons and drop our weapons and surrender. We do not. Well, I do not mean harm to you.
The goblin doesn't know what you're saying. He's just like he doesn't know common at all.
Okay, I switch to Elvish.
He doesn't seem to know that either. If you recall, you do have a book that Lore Master Tyrant gave you allows you to speak very basic monster languages. So
Yeah, I haven't read it.
yeah, you guys haven't read anything yet, so you wouldn't know any of it.
No, Naf read. Not that, but he read something.
Yeah, he read how to be a good leader. Yeah, but right now this goblin's just like he's freaking out right now. Onouvok, that's your turn now. So
Okay. Well, if we're gonna capture them, I guess I'll keep with that theme. So
okay, so what do you want to do with though?
Yeah, capsulation is pretty to
can I use the stick part of my scythe to
To
I
pin
don't
him
know.
down or something?
trip him or beat him to submission?
You can trip.
You can trip. Yeah, you can trip. Yes.
I'll do a trip. How would I do a trip?
Okay. First of all, you have to move up next to him.
Okay.
But after that, I believe. Where's that dog again? My gosh! I can't believe it. It's in the cave.
Wait.
There's dogs everywhere.
Barrack's not even the king.
Yeah, Barrack's not even here.
He screams it so loud.
He's like, there's a dog in the cave. And we're just like, what? Okay, so yeah, the trip. I believe it's
You make a melee touch attack with a weapon instead of an unarmed melee touch attack.
Yeah, so...
And you don't provoke attack of opportunity, so your scythe actually is really good at tripping people.
Yeah, the scythe is actually a pretty good weapon for tripping. So make a melee touch attack to see if you can trip him.
Okay.
Then
just
I believe...
melee?
Huh?
Just a melee, just a touch attack, or where is that?
Just make a melee attack versus their touch.
Just make a regular attack, just a melee attack, like you're swinging your scythe.
Oh, okay. I forget what my modifier is for that, because I still don't have my my stupid macro set up.
Oh, no worries.
Oh yeah, it's strength.
Okay, so that definitely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So let's see. I can't remember if this one has a DC that can negate it. I believe it's a reflex as well. I don't know if this guy can take 2 trips, and he doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so he's still caught off guard from that giant spirit hand trying to trip him, and as soon as he catches himself, Onouvok just sweeps his legs again, just picking him up off the ground. He just just sort of slams on his back, and just and he's now on the ground, prone. He's prone on the ground right now, which I'll put a snail on him. Why not? He's snail. Yeah. So with that, it's gonna just go into Eben's turn, and Eben's like after all this happened, he's like, what am I supposed to do? Okay.
Sit on him.
What? Well,
turn into a stone and sit on him.
Yeah. Eben just looks at you. You're just like,
boy, not funny.
It's not funny, all right? All right, it's not funny, all right? Understand me?
That's hilarious.
You understand what I'm talking about right now? Okay. Oh my goodness, you half elves. My gosh. All right, so. I don't even know if sitting on him would even do anything, but I'll try, I guess.
Oh my god, no.
Eben just doesn't care right now, so he's just like, alright, sure. And he steps up that way, and he's gonna step over the corpse of the other goblin, and he's gonna try to just sit on him. For that, let's see. What am I gonna roll for this? My gosh. Okay, so...
maybe just a strength or something.
It's gonna be a strength and a opposite strength.
Yeah.
Okay, Eben.
I think it's pretty much a grapple.
Yeah, well, if he's sitting on him, no. If he's trying to do a wrestling move and pin him, then that would be a...
Hey, you're pinning the opponent. There is a pinning opponent thing. Got it.
Oh, goodness. Alright, where's the... Okay. Let me just do a strength. You have Eben sit on him, and he has the worst strength.
Oh.
Or he can roll a
or he doesn't.
What? Oh my gosh! Okay.
Or Eben was a master grappler who actually knows how to
out of nowhere and ties his hands behind his back.
Yeah. Okay. So Eben's just like. Alright, so I'll just sit on him, I guess. So he goes to sit on him, but he's just like, nah, they won't do. So he flips him around on his stomach, and he sits on him he's sitting on him and he's facing the goblin's legs, and he like brings up one of the legs and like wraps his legs around it and just like pins him like that. He's like, "This'll do." And you see the goblin like his shield and sword have like dropped, and he's like, "Ah! Ah!" He's trying to like push him off, but he just can't do it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow,
You're like, good job,
on a
Eben.
sit roll.
That's
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh!
Eben.
This is, oh, Eben! Oh my man, yes. And
I'm really impressed, Eben.
he's like, I didn't know I had it in me, so learn something new every day.
Oh man.
So what are we gonna do with this one? And Naf's like, yeah, what are we gonna do with him? I thought we were gonna kill him.
Tie him up. Interrogate him. Does anyone speak Goblin?
I have. What do goblins speak? Is it Goblin?
It's like,
Yeah, they speak
or is
I'm
it-
yeah.
sure Goblins speak
They
Goblin.
speak Goblin.
like.
No, goblins speak goblin, and I know that because my character took that as a language.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you're
Wait. Oh, gosh, dang it.
who knows? Maybe you can just
I-
drag the goblin along. Just like,
I have comprehend language spell.
Oh, yeah, that
what
would work.
language does that entail? Does that entail like any language, or
Let's find out.
is it any language except monstrous, or does it have any specifics? Because if it doesn't have any specifics, you can cast it and you can talk to him.
You can understand the spoken words of a creature or read otherwise messages. In either case, you must touch the creature or the writing. The ability to read does not necessarily impart the material.
Okay, that's good enough. So you just have to touch him, and then you can speak Goblin.
And
Yeah.
that won't be hard because of what Evan's doing.
I know Eben's like
Yeah,
full.
yeah.
Apparently before his Stone Age, he was apparently like a wrestler or something. So.
Secretly, he's the Undertaker.
Oh god.
It's Eben from the top ropes.
RKO out of nowhere.
Alright. I guess I'll cast that then and
All right, so you're gonna
And
cast
talk-
that, and you're gonna touch the goblin, and as soon as you do that, he's like, "Ah, what's happening? Get this thing off me!"
Alright. Hey, calm down, buddy.
What the? What? He's like really, kept. He dropped like a rock.
Gosh.
Okay. The goblin's like, what? What the? How do you?
Don't ask what I can do and how I can do with Goblin. We've got you captured now. We're gonna ask you a few questions.
Questions? For what?
We're gonna ask you a few questions about this place.
Okay, not much to say about it though. I mean, please don't kill me, okay? I mean, please.
All right. What do you know?
This thing is a home for ghouls. Those things out there, which I'm guessing you dealt with.
You mean I can understand.
Okay. Is that all?
Well, I mean, me and my partner over there. We
It just got depressing.
Which part of your nerve? Sorry.
Oh my gosh. If he could understand you, Kep, he would have been like
Bawling.
he would have been bawling. So he's like, my partner and I stumbled across this cave, and we thought it would be a good place to keep our stuff, and we found this chest and another one, and we were starting to look through them, and then that's when you came. But this place is just, I think the ghouls have just sort of clawed at the rock and then sort of just made a home. And then we put up the doors.
Okay.
He sounds
What's
so
in the
innocent.
chest? He does sound innocent.
He's like, hey!
Aren't they like evil?
No, yeah, he is evil. Yes, he is evil, but he's like, he's scared out of his mind right now.
Yeah.
Kep, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Okay, he's like, I don't know. We were trying to open it when you guys barged in. Look for yourself. I don't even know what's in there.
Okay, you said you found another chest?
Yeah, it was in
Where's
another
that?
room.
Is it in a locked room?
I think so.
How did you get in there?
Well, I think we found a key. I think I have it on me right now. Or
I'll be taking that.
Or I put it in the box. I can't remember.
So you put the key in a locked box that you don't have the key to.
I don't know how we did it. He's not the smartest goblin around. Let's just leave it at that.
I don't know how we did it. Oh. Right. So we have to find a key to the box to get a key for a room to get to another box.
Okay? Just open up the box. Stop asking me questions.
All right, Cap, can you open the box?
Before I open the box, I cast a spell-like ability called Detect Magic, just in case.
Oh
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
You don't detect any magic. Just a normal old box, normal old room. Everything is in order right here.
Okay. Detect Magic has 60 feet. 60 feet? Let me confirm.
Even with 60 feet, anything around you, there's no magic anywhere in this area. So,
Cool.
So you're good.
Like I was basically using this opportunity to sense the entire cave too. So
yeah, but there's no magic in this cave, so.
Cool.
So yeah, even with
Cool.
even if you did that later on, it would just be like, nope, it's the same thing. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll open the box.
All right, so you open up the box. You open up the box, and it wasn't locked. The goblin, apparently from seeing his friend cut in half, and Eben pinning him on the ground like a pro wrestler, his mind's all scattered, and he's not that smart in the first place. So it was not locked. You see a key in there. You see like dust and all that stuff in there, and you also see a small bag. You think it's filled with coins, and that's about in that box. Just a bag of small bits of coins. And then, like, one lone key.
Okay.
Knock him out and put him in the box. What do we do with him?
I was gonna say let him go. I mean, he gave us all the information. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good.
Letting him go immediately kind of runs the risk of him telling us off. That's kind of why I wanted to prevent him from immediately acting in anything.
Alright, let's tie him up for a minute.
Like, during all that time, like, since he knows Onouvok can speak Goblin, he's like, What are you guys talking about? You look...
Nothing, buddy. It's okay.
Roll deception.
It's gonna be a... Oh, yes. Yes. Oh.
But I'll give you advantage because he's just like completely freaked out of his mind right now, so I'll give you advantage on it if you roll bad the first time.
Okay. What do we use for deception?
Roll charisma. Charisma check. Okay, you're good. He's like, okay, it just looked really weird. That's all okay.
Wouldn't an actual deception check be a bluff?
Oh yeah, bluff, same thing, but it'd still be charisma. So
yeah, it would be.
Yeah, so I know the stats, just the names get confused sometimes. Yeah, so he's like, okay.
All right.
All right then.
Let's split the money inside the chest.
Sure.
Just like you split his partner.
Ooh, yeah, pretty much. All right, you see that there's there's not much in there, so it's just gonna be a gold apiece for you. So just like it wasn't much at all. And I'll add that to Naf's thing as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What else did you say was in there? There was a bag.
The bag was the bag of
Pouch.
coins.
Oh, okay. And the bag, the key.
The bag and the key. That was it. That was it. It's
okay.
Just dust and cobwebs, things like that.
All right. We should totally loot his friend's body though.
We're monsters. Sorry, we're D&D players.
I know.
We are opportunist players.
I realized.
See your friend over there? We're gonna take his clothes and his money. Yeah.
Oh goodness, where's Kep's money? I mean, Naf's money. I can't find it.
Should be in equipment.
Equipment.
There it is.
It's like a
There it is. All right, so he has. Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're gonna loot the body of the goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take off all the stuff that wasn't cut in half by Naf, and there's a dagger there, and there's like a really bad wooden shield, and if you want to sell the clothes off of them or anything, like altogether it'd probably be like a total of like 5 gold at most.
I'll take the dagger if no one else wants it.
No, go ahead.
Naf's like, I'm not touching that, so. And Eben just like, I'm holding this down, so I'm holding this one down, so I can't do anything.
Okay, I'm adding one.
Yeah, it's like
Alright.
it's like a pretty bad dagger. It's just like a mediocre like goblin-made dagger thing.
Rusty.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't intend on using it as too much
Gotcha.
of a rival, but anyway.
Yeah. All right, so so now you have this goblin still pinned by Eben, and you guys just looted his friend.
Once again, shall we knock him out so that he doesn't wake up? He doesn't act right away.
We could do that, or we could tie him up. Either one's good with me. I don't really care.
Naf's like, I still think we should kill him.
Then we tie him up. That's pretty much the middle ground.
Pretty much, and Naf is just like, I don't like it, but all right. I mean,
We'll kill some more things in here, Naf. Don't worry.
all right. So you're just gonna tie him up then.
Yeah, I'll take the
we're just
key
gonna take
too.
him. Yeah.
All right. So Onouvok, you're gonna take the key, and you're gonna just tie up the goblin. And once he's tied up, he's just gonna stay there. And you're just like, what?
Do I have to roll?
No,
For
you
tying
don't.
up?
No, don't worry about it, because Eben has got him pinned down, so it wouldn't be too bad just to tie him up from there.
Okay.
The goblin's still like screaming at Onouvok, like, no, why are you doing this? No, let me go.
Hey, you're lucky we're not killing you.
What? Okay. And he just sort of like, he calms down after that, but he's just, yeah. So Eben gets off, he's just like, well, so I guess we go to the other room then, see what's in there.
Seems like it.
Alright. He's just like, he's sort of like, you see he's sort of impressed with himself, like, didn't know I had it in me. And he turns and makes his way back to the other area.
So
Let me just move.
When we walk past, I do want to take a look in that general direction if I see anything.
Oh, in that area, that general area.
Mhm.
You see more blood and another door, and the blood goes underneath the door.
Shoot.
Cool. I'm not going. I'm not going near that.
That was the fastest. That was the
I'm
fastest
glad
thing I've ever seen.
I'm really
No, basically, what happened is Kep, turned his head and took a look at the blessed batter. Sees like it's once again drag mark under the door. Like he nods, shakes his head,
walks away.
bolts.
And Naf's just like,
didn't see anything.
And Naf's just like, where are you going? And just like, everyone just comes after you. And,
Yeah,
and since you only have one key, they're just gonna just follow in behind you.
Okay.
So you're gonna open up the door, and
Alrighty.
Can I try to open the door very silently?
yeah. So you're gonna unlock the door. Exactly. Whoever did that sound effect, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So you open the door very quietly, and you peek in, and it reveals that there is nothing there besides one chest.
I was hoping the room would be completely empty, and you did that for nothing.
Oh wow.
No, I'm not that mean.
Alright, well, let's look in the chest.
All right.
No, even before that, Kev was like, you know what? I better be cautious. Takes out the ghoul head, tries to toss it in front of the chest just to see if there's any pressure plates.
Pressure plates. Why did you even take that in the first place, Cap?
The head,
It's a trophy.
Yeah.
trophy, and potential bounty.
Yeah, seriously. I mean,
that's, I guess, yeah.
all right.
I mean, we're paid to do jobs. And
That's true.
Like,
Hey, we have proof, you know? We've got a decaying
here's a ghoul head.
in your...
Boom.
yeah, see,
Just like,
we did stuff.
You're like, see, we did it! We killed
Man, give it 3 days, and that's gonna sting. Ugh.
okay, so, all right. So you guys go into this room. There's like nothing there except for the chest that you apparently you guessed that the goblin was talking about, the other chest. And so someone's gonna open it, I assume.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go ahead.
All right. So you try to open it at first, and just like it's pretty stuck right now, and it sees that there's a lock there too, and you pretty much guess like, oh, there's the same key is used for this lock as well. So.
Yeah, I'll use it.
All right. So so you put the key in, open it up, and there is a folded up. There's an envelope in there, and it's like the chest is in pristine condition inside. It's just one single envelope.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah. It's a death note. I don't know.
I
Kev?
pick it up.
You
It's an
gotta pick it up.
IOU one chest contents note.
So sorry, your things. Be back later. Okay, so
No.
you're gonna open up you're gonna take the note and like open it up and see what it is.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so with that, you open it up and
It scores acid in your face. What? No.
and you see this.
Oh.
Okay. And Kev reads the letter out loud. Is it available to only me, or is it available to everyone?
It's available. I showed it to everybody. So.
Okay, cool. Then Kev doesn't read it out loud, because English is my second language.
All right.
The belief is... Belief is what?
Oh goodness. Wait.
Did what?
What? You only showed us part one. That's
Yeah. No. That's all that there is.
yeah. I'm just confirming.
Oh,
there's-
gotcha.
Are they? Wait, is this all that there is? Like, it doesn't like.
This is
It's
all that there is.
separated.
Yeah, it's separate.
Oh my
the
gosh.
basically, it looks like the first page of a notebook.
Exactly.
Basically, what we're doing is we're playing Slenderman, and we have to find all the pages before we get murdered. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
we don't know where the rest are.
No, I mean, I feel more like playing. I feel more like I'm playing Elder Scrolls, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Elder
yeah,
Scrolls,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
do like that game, so maybe it had influence on
Yeah.
me.
I mean, considering it's it's the friend of the Lore Masters, he would be old,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
it's what written on one. Never mind.
Maybe
sorry.
this is not even like part 1 of 5. Maybe he just like died while he was writing it. He's like, the belief is.
God damn it!
Goodness. All right. So,
There
would
is
you
no
like
other-
me to read it out loud for you?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So here, let me just. All right. So this is what it says. You open it up, and this is what it says. Look, I have had the privilege of immense godly knowledge, yet I fear that I shall perish for it. For this reason, I shall pass my knowledge on in these pages for the future generations to actually know where they came from and what happened in the beginning. Many believe that Gollendor created the humans and Gurmash created the dangerous creatures of the wilds. This belief is... And it ends. And that is the first page of this notebook. And this also has like the cover page, if you will. And it says what it says right there in the what it says, like the Gods and Origins Part 1. It says the Gods and Origins, basically. So yeah.
Neff looks at the note, says heresy, tears it up, and leaves.
Oh no!
For right now, I don't think he would, basically because he doesn't have enough information about what this dude's trying to say. So
yeah, and like I think that'd be against his character because someone's asking to retrieve the note. So you'd basically be saying screw you to them.
Yeah, he made a promise to the lore master, like if they came across it, he would bring it back to him. So that would be really against his character to just rip it up and just be like, forget this. And
yeah, no, we didn't find an envelope.
Oh gosh! All right, so yeah, that's what you find in there, and you assume that this is the page that the lore master was talking about in your conversation with him. So you assume that this is from Corin, and that the lore master will like it back.
Well, Kep, you know we're gonna have to go in that room, right?
Do we?
I mean, we can't leave any place unsearched, dude. I don't even think Nap would let us.
Do you want me to see do you want me to roll to see what Naf thinks?
I'm pretty sure Naf is just gonna go to the room regardless of Kep's intention.
If he senses evil in there, and if there's a blood trail, he's going in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he did sense evil, so he's gonna see what it is.
Yeah.
But he could be persuaded not to go.
My curiosity is gonna kill me, so I have to go see.
And Kep was like, all right.
All right.
Secretly, Kep is also curious.
All right. And
Eben's just like, what do you think, Eben?
Eben's like, do we have to? I mean, I'll go, but really.
Yeah, all right.
Eben, it'll be fun. We can.
Will it?
There might be. What if there's a treasure room in there and we didn't?
Honestly, I don't care about no treasure right now. I'm still shaken up from that paralyzation from those ghouls out there. I'm just tired. I just want to go to Old Crest. That's what I want to do. So, whatever.
You know what?
Eben, I will. If you go in with us, I will buy you a drink when we get back to the next city.
All right, whatever. Sure.
All right.
I don't care right now. Just let's just get it over with. All right. All right. So you guys are gonna make your way back over this way then. Oh gosh. Here you go. I'll move everybody over for you.
I'm glad you looked for this room, Cap.
Oh gosh. All right. So you're meted again with this blood trail.
Well,
let's go in.
Naf?
Naf?
Sorry, Gooser Naf?
He's like,
pretty sure this is where you shine.
He's like, all right. He tries to open it and it's locked.
Can we try the key from the other room?
Hold on, is this a wall or is there
that's a wall right there.
Damn it.
Can we try the key from the other room?
It's actually right here.
Oh no, you can be right here. You can be right there.
Then how do I see beyond the wall?
Oh, you can see like that.
I can?
Yeah, you're like in the middle of this area, I believe, so you can see like around the corner-ish.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So Eben just is like, I'm not going first, so...
I'll probably be here anyway.
Eben's like, I'll go here. I don't care. And so you pass the key over, and it looks like it's sort of working, and like Naf can like push it open a little bit. Like it's still stuck though, and he's just gonna try to force it open. And he doesn't do it the first time. He's gonna try again, and he manages to open up this door on his second attempt. And with that, he reveals this.
Whew.
And Naf steps in this way. Eben steps up this way.
Kep is right here.
All right. And let me see what happens.
Is the room really that small?
No, sorry. There's that. Oh, come on. There's this. And then you also see blood right there and piles of meat.
Oh.
And another ghoul.
Hey, look, I'm on the front line. Where I don't want to
that's unlucky, Cap.
And let's see what happens. Let's see. So he notices you. So you do not get any surprises. So he's just like, and he's gonna. Oh gosh, he rolled terribly. Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yes, it is.
For us.
Yes, for you. So let's see. Actually, we left off with Eben last time, I think. So it is actually Naf's turn. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Naf's just gonna charge right in, as he does. Charge right in, and he's gonna try to slash at this dude.
Do it like the goblin.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
he's like, all right.
All right. And he runs in. He slices.
Didn't charge give him bonus? That doesn't matter.
No, not for him. He just runs up. He doesn't like charge because he doesn't have that feat to do a charge. I don't believe. That's a separate thing. So
okay.
Yeah. So he runs in. He just slices. He catches one of the ghoul's arms, and let's see. What does he do? Roll 1d. Oh gosh. Okay. So
he lops it off.
He actually does. Yes, he does. So he runs up. He connects with the arm. He just lobs it right off, and the ghoul is just like in pain, just going, and he just and yeah. So, oh my gosh, Naf, you're a beast. Okay.
I'm gonna look up and see if. I'm gonna look up real quick and see if it's actually a D6 that a longsword is.
All right, I thought it was, but
I'll check because I thought it was a D8.
I think it's a D8.
Oh well, whatever.
He still lopped its arm off.
Still lobbed his arm off. So next now, Kep, your turn.
You know what? Yeah.
Big B's tripping hand.
No. Kep just moves up and actually does a plain old slash.
All right, slash at him.
Weapons. Attack.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Oh, D8. Okay. Well, to be honest, it's not gonna last too much longer. All right. So you slash at this ghoul, and you see that it is now really bad. It is really hurting right now, and you actually slice at the area where Naf lopped its arm off, so it just sort of cuts in even deeper, and it's just, this ghoul is not looking good at all. And with that, Onouvok.
Well, there's not really room to get in there, is there?
Not really, no.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna have to be a spell here.
Disrupt undead, disrupt undead, disrupt undead.
Sorry, do I have something like that? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh no, I have command undead that I failed like
3
5 times last time. Yeah, I'll try command undead this time. I'll have a one-armed pet.
One. a almost dead one-armed pet.
One-armed pet. I'll heal him. It's okay.
I mean, I was also say if he can command the pet.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I think it's just a saving throw. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
it's a will save.
Yeah, it's a will save. So
yeah. 1d20 plus. What's the DC that the school has to make? Is it 15?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't even think the
15.
DC says anywhere on like. It doesn't say anywhere.
Your level is 2. Your casting is a +3, I believe.
Mine is 15. I'm pretty sure.
So 50 right? To be okay. So he fails.
Yeah.
So so this ghoul, after getting its arm lopped off and almost getting killed by Kep, is really looking bad, and his mind is not where it is at right now, and you just come in, just like sneak into his mind and just you just control him. So
okay,
with that's over, and Eben's just like, there's nothing I can do.
Thanks, Evan. You're good. It's like,
he was just staring at that wall the entire time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was like, I'm still a little bit I'm not doing too well.
It's still tingly.
It's still tingly.
Oh my gosh.
I have to shake it off every time. So what does Command Undead do? Just pretty much you command them now, right?
Hear of me. Well, let me show you.
Because
I think they can still make will saves.
No, they can make a few things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it lasts for 1 day a level, so it's gonna last for 2 days.
Oh, okay. So pretty much he's just gonna stand there, but
and bleed to death.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much.
I was about to say. I was about to suggest him to eat himself.
Oh no, but yeah. Because we can't convince him to harm itself.
Yeah, that's true.
But Naf is right in front of it, and he wants to kill this thing.
I'll let him.
Okay, so what are you gonna tell this ghoul to do? Are you just gonna tell him to stand there and take it?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Well, hold on.
Because it's not suicidal if you say, "Don't move."
Well, yeah, but it does say. I know, though. I'm just thinking. It says, you can try to give the subject orders, but must win a charisma check. Anything it wouldn't ordinarily do.
Okay, then do a charisma.
So no, but like,
look behind you.
That's a yeah. No, I'll be like, what if I was like, look at the wall?
Exactly. Look behind you.
You wouldn't normally do.
Okay, so you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that Naf pretty much can cook the grind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just tell him to look at the wall.
All right. So charisma check. Do it.
Okay. Here we go.
And I'll make mine as well if I can figure out where it is.
This could end badly.
Let's see, charisma. And let's see. Okay. Okay, so he turns around.
Is it considered helpless? Because if it is, literally,
you know what?
Naf can literally cook the riot.
You know what? That's what's gonna happen. I don't even care what the rules say. It's gonna happen because his back is turned to him, and if he attacks, it's pretty much like a.
So coup de grace is automatic hit and automatic hit, critical hit.
Yeah. So
automatic crit.
Yeah, and
really? Wow.
Yeah, it's craziness, and he's dead.
What?
Oh.
Get a coup de grace.
And you guys are out of initiative. Nice job.
Once again, legally it's a full round action. You can use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. And then if you do, you automatic hit, you automatic crit, and you just roll the damage. and if he survives the damage, he must take a Fortitude save, or die, or still die.
Wow. So wait, would helpless be like disarmed or no?
This ghoul was disarmed.
Well,
Get it?
I mean, he doesn't have a weapon.
Okay. Yeah. Helpless opponent is someone who is bound, sleeping, paralyzed, unconscious, or otherwise at your mercy. Pretty sure it is at the mercy.
Yes, he has back facing Naf. So, yeah. It was pretty much a coup de grace. He pretty much just like took his sword and just ran it through him, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that was it. And you guys are out of initiative.
Awesome.
Nice job. So, yeah, nice job. You have officially cleared this dungeon.
Oh, there's nothing up to the top a bit of this little awkward hallway?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, that was it.
No, there's no loose draw that we can fall through.
No. Nope.
Unless you want to make one.
Hold on. Let me see. No, I guess not.
No, it's not. You would have gotten the same answer if you rolled a 20. I'm just being honest.
I don't.
The goblins don't. I mean, the ghouls don't have anything of value on them, do they?
I mean,
they have another head.
Yeah,
you could probably cut open their stomachs to see what they ate.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think they'd eat gold, would they?
They would be tearing through flesh and armor and stuff, so they could.
It's possible.
Let's do it.
Or you could skin it and probably maybe, hopefully, sell the hide of a ghoul. I don't know. It's up to you.
I feel like I feel like people would make you pay to sell that to them.
Yeah, seriously.
If you're like, oh, you want to give this to me? I guess if you give me 5 gold, I'll pay.
I mean, if you really want to go down the creepy route as a necromancer, you can probably start using ghoul skin as your parchment.
Oh, that would be.
That would be creepy.
That would be so creepy.
It's like, let's write a book entirely on ghoul.
Or basically skin.
That's
just like every chapter is a different type of skin.
Oh man, that's just
chapter number 48. Orc skin.
All right, so
chapter number 120. Number 120. How the hell did I get my hands on some what's it called, Tarrasque skin?
There you go. How did this happen?
Wait a minute, it's growing into Tarrasque itself. Hold on.
Let's search this ghoul and search the meat pile, because I'm sure like whoever got killed here, if there was a human that got killed, he probably had stuff on him.
All right, so
that's a human.
All right, so make a search check if you want to do that.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to search the other ones too.
Kip is not doing it. It's a little bit.
You're satisfied with the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just doing my job. I'm just proving that I'm doing my job.
Gotcha.
It's not off mallets. Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. All right. So Naf and Eben, they don't care about searching through anything. They're just gonna wait outside. So, Onouvok, let's see. What do you find? Let me see. Let me roll. Okay. Okay. Now, what should I roll for that then? Let's do that. All right. So, in total, you find 5 pieces of gold buried in the stomachs of the ghouls, and in the meat, you see that there's just a whole bunch of meat there. There's just animal meat or human meat. You can't tell.
Okay.
You find like broken down pieces of like clothes, broken. Oh goodness! You find broken pieces of clothes. You find like bits of like leather, like not enough to like able to sell it, but it's like there are pieces of leather there. There's you don't see any weapons really, because you assume that anyone that came in here.
Yes.
They didn't have any weapons and they were pretty defenseless, so they just sort of died to the ghouls. So yeah, you found some leather and you found 5 pieces of gold in total, and yeah. So
did we tie this goblin up, or did we knock him out? I don't remember.
You tied him up.
Tied him up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go untie him, but I'm gonna tell him that if you don't try and leave here until we're gone, or else the guy that killed your friend is gonna kill you.
Oh, okay. And he's like, okay. I'll make sure you guys have left, and then I'll leave afterwards.
All right.
I promise.
All right.
I don't want to die.
Good on you. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I don't want to die.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, and the last thing I want to do is search the other ghouls, because I don't know if we did that.
Oh no,
not.
No. I rolled for everything, and out of everything, you found those things. You found pieces of leather.
Oh, got you.
And
okay,
as well as the 5 gold out of everything.
All right.
So yeah, good job on that first dungeon, and
Cool.
I was really expecting you to kill that other goblin.
No, I'm chaotic good, but he was nice and he told us everything. So I mean, I would have tortured him to tell us.
Now he's the final boss.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger.
You know what? If that comes back to us, I'll take the blame for that. That's okay.
All right. So good job. You guys, I assume, exit out of the cave, and you guys are met with Barrack and the 2 guards, and Barrack looks at you guys, and you're just like, wow, you guys don't look too good.
No.
Yeah. All right. On the old Chris? Ready to go?
Sure. Yeah, we are heading to Oldcrest.
All right. And with that, you guys, it'll take a day to get there, so you guys will move a little bit, sleep, you'll regain health and everything like that, and then you'll make your way over to Old Crest. And during that time, Sarquen. Sarquen. Sorry.
It's easier. It's probably easier to remember if you spell it with a W instead of a U.
Well, I'll just probably call him Sar. All right. So, how about those rolls we discussed?
Okay, first one's a strength roll, right?
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh,
what
God.
What is the DM doing?
You'll figure out. You'll
figure it out. Here, let me just get up the other thing that I need, and then we'll be good.
You know what it is.
Oh, goodness.
It's GM horseshit.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so arm wrestling him, I'm drunk, and he just whams.
Exactly. He doesn't even seem like he's trying. He's like, all right. He's like, ready? You say go. And
I see a girl walking past, then I say, where are you go? And then he takes out his go and slams my hand down.
He's like, boom! He's like,
what is going on, Cap?
Just boom! He's just like,
I'm pretty sure there's some bar fight or something.
So this
arm wrestle.
Yeah, it's an arm wrestle. So you say, hey, where are you go? And he just is like, all right, bam, immediately. And
can I go round 2?
And he's like, you sure you want to be beat again?
I'm like, well, I want to do better than that.
He's like, all right, let's do this, and he gets ready again.
Oh God.
Yeah, and again, he's like, you say go, and you do like almost the exact same thing. He's like, all right, I'm ready. Hey, do you want to go? Boom, and he's like, once he's like,
I go, okay.
He's like, want to go for a third time?
I go, this time we go on 3.
So it's a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Then okay, and then
and 21.
And then he's like, all right, so you count, and it's just like you count like 1, 2, 3, and you managed to you beat him, and he's like, whoa. Losing got
I know.
to.
I'm a little drunk, so
I can tell you don't handle your wine too well.
I point to like the 3 bottles, and I go, I handle my wine just fine, but when I drink 3 bottles,
All right. Well, I mean, I guess that could do anybody in, but good on you for getting through that drunkenness. I wonder when my companions will come.
so am I gonna do the rolls for the other stuff?
Oh, yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are.
So charisma.
Yes, and I'm going to be rolling some counters to that as well.
Oh God. No. How many counters?
It depends. I need to figure out how many there are. Let's
Man,
see.
my rolls suck.
Just get it out. Just get it out. Just get it out.
1,
Yeah, at least
2,
you're not battling.
3. Okay, then we're going.
Okay, so you tried to do 4 of them? 4 then?
Yeah.
All right, so 4. Let's see. That I already did 1, 2. Oh gosh. Okay. 3. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Okay. 3 out of 4 are like, you're so drunk, and they just like sort of turn and just walk away.
And then I wait until I wake up the next morning, and then I go to the fourth
The
one.
4th. Okay.
And I'm not drunk anymore.
Good on you. And so you wake up from this. You're still sort of like hungover a little bit. You're just like you're trying to shake it off, and you walk up and here. Let me actually see if this is. Oh, okay. This actually is a fighter.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to roll, but okay. Yeah, so so you see this fighter at the bar where you were arm wrestling earlier, and you walk up and you do your very best, like the best you can do after a night drinking, and somehow it's just finds you pretty charming, and just like that little bit of drunkenness is apparently cute for some reason, and just sort of like giggles and chuckles and stuff like that. So
Another big question. What's her name? What race is she?
Gotcha. So here, let me type out the name because I probably can't pronounce it right. But pronunciation. Oh, did I? I did. Okay.
But yeah, for reference of what happened between Sarquen and who I'm assuming is Aryan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The arm wrestle was Aryan. Yeah.
Yeah, I provided a link.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
in
saw that.
it's in anime form.
Oh, okay. I want to see
Where
this
did you
real
add the
fast.
link? Add the link. Oh, there.
I want to see this real fast to see what it is.
Me too.
I want to see this.
It's roughly 1 minute and a half. So
Oh, Nichijou. Oh.
私が勝ったら
Oh,
駅
this.
前の例のあれはなし
Oh, this. I know this.
よっし
for
ゃ
some reason it's broken into 2 parts. I linked only the first part.
レディー
It's a good enough idea.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
conveys a good enough idea of what happened.
Pretty much, yeah.
I like how we go from like D&D to
To anime.
like anime.
Well, about that, I do not claim any responsibility.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
So I finally managed to land a fighter.
Yes. Her name is oh, whoops! I misspelled that.
Satoria.
Yeah,
Satoria.
Satoria, and she's human.
Okay, cool.
And you made sure that it was a human, not like
Yeah.
you're just like, no, oh, human, and yeah. So
Like half orc? No. Human. Hey.
you're like, hey. All right. Here, let me just clear the drawings from here, because you don't need that anymore.
You're so drunk. I say that day it was after a really good hunt and drinks were on the house because he's been giving the meat to the inn.
Oh yeah, the innkeeper would love you. Just like, oh yeah, here you go, and just like, here, as much as you want, and you're just like, sweet, and
yeah, and then I get a free room and some free drinks and food. Fine by me.
Yeah. And you managed to charm this woman, this fighting woman.
Now roll for babies.
All right, roll a roll. Let's see, roll a D100.
Oh god. If it's a crit miss, I get triplets.
All right, I'm saving you. I'm.
3.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
I'd say can we get the bad rolls out, but
seriously. All right. Let's see. How should I decide how many? Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is gonna be a secret. So, you guys. Okay.
yeah, I mean it's not happening for 5. It's not happening for 9 months.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yo, it's like, what is going on here? Oh, next day pops out a baby. Like,
Oh no, I'm gonna have to like write this down somewhere so I remember this.
Oh gosh, I need to write down in the notes that I knocked up a girl named Satoria.
Well,
that way when I get a note, I'm not like, who's Satoria?
let's face it. Would Sarquen remember Satoria?
Yeah,
he I think he would because he sort of got over his drunkenness and everything, and I'm assuming you would want to know her name.
yeah.
Okay, so here.
And also there's the fact that since we kind of hit it off and we had sex, he's gonna ask her to come with him on the journey.
Okay, that's gonna be a. You're gonna have to persuade. You're gonna have to diplomacy.
Persuasion?
Yeah, diplomacy for that.
Oh.
I'll have to roll for. What should I? Chance? Should I do a chance or a?
Yeah.
Just make sure.
It was a 19.
Just make it a high DC. Just make it a high DC diplomacy check.
No, not for diplomacy. I meant for the other thing.
Oh, the other thing?
Yes, the goodness.
The baby.
Yes.
You accidentally rolled.
starting a family here.
Like
Roll another percentage die if it is lower than 3 conceived.
not gonna be.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so all right.
Better luck next time.
You're a father in 9 months.
That's a 57% chance that it happened.
Want me to roll against it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I have to beat a 57.
Yeah, if you beat a 57,
Nope.
okay. So roll a D.
I'm a very fertile man.
Roll a D4. Roll a D4.
Oh God. Okay.
Wait, no, D3. Sorry, D3. Just roll 1 D3. Sorry.
Okay. /R. 3. I think I did that right. I did.
Congratulations, Sarquen's adventuring career ends in 9 months.
Oh, man.
Sarquen does not know
my
that
family hate me.
I'm just so confused.
Sarquen's.
Okay, so Satoria agrees to go along with you. But
She's pregnant.
no one, you guys don't really know that unless you want to do a knowledge check.
I'd rather not.
Okay, so yeah, so I will let you know. Here, I'm actually gonna just message you about what actually happened.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, Onouvok. So basically, whatever I said ever since we left the cave is speculation. I have no idea what they are doing right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We don't even know him.
There you go. I sent it over Skype.
I'm just making sure I didn't confuse you.
Yeah, Cap. We don't know him. You know. Yeah.
I knew it.
I'm just confused. We just went from like fighting ghouls in a cave to like, hey, we're starting a family now. It's like
That
Wait,
just happened that way. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Do you want me to flip a coin to see if it's male or female?
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So you choose heads or tails for male.
Tails for male. And also
Yes,
do it 3 times.
Heads, tails. 2 heads.
Okay.
Female.
So female, male.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so like halfway through our campaign. It's just gonna be like giving birth. God damn it.
it's okay. We get time to rest and look over our spells and stuff. It's all good.
No, it's gonna be like a couple months in. Satoria's gonna be like, I don't feel too good.
Everyone's like,
And
oh
then the
crap.
guy's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Oh god.
Okay, so while that whole thing is happening, the party is moving towards Old Crest right now, and I'm not worrying about the day and time right now. So you're gonna get to Old Crest eventually. Fortunately, nothing happens. You don't come across any bandits or anything. And you make it there in one piece, so that's all good. You get into Old Crest, and immediately you see that there's a whole bunch of farmland everywhere. And, excuse me. It's farmland, and you see that there's a town, like, on the other side of the farms. And you see people working in the farms and things like that.
And you see an elf fighter, a human fighter, an Aryan just talking.
And Barrack is like, all right, here we are, Old Crest. I believe the food source of the capital. Welcome.
Awesome.
I think Aryan said he was going to try to find an inn or something. I don't really know where it is, but it shouldn't be too hard to find. So.
Awesome. I'm kind of glad we sent him ahead then.
Yeah. Yeah. And Barrack's just like, all right, let's go find that inn. And he walks off. Avon and Nick are like, yep, well, let's go. And they follow him. And Eben's like, all right, let's just go. I'm a bit sore still. And he just walks off. And Nat follows, praying to Eben.
Cap follows.
All right.
Yeah, I follow too.
All right. So in a little while, you pass some farms. You pass some people working the farms, and you see everyone giving you a very polite wave or a head nod or something like that as you're walking by. And
Actually, Cap asks around for a red-headed, impolite young man
all right.
who's showing this specific crest. He takes out his crest.
Okay.
Around.
Anyone in particular you're talking to, or just anybody? Just
anyone.
Just anyone. All right. You come across this one person. He's like, red hair. Yeah, I think I saw him. He's in the only inn in town. So if you go down, there should be a building with swinging doors, like a double set of double doors, and it should be that one. So he should be in there. He comes and goes every once in a while. He came a couple days ago or something, and he left with like an elf and he came back and all that. But yeah, he should be in the inn.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem. Take care.
Good news. There's only one inn. We don't have to actually search for it.
Barrack's like,
I go back to the party.
Oh, well, all right. Let's go then.
All right.
All right, and you guys make it your way to the inn, passing very rustic-looking houses and like farms and everything like that. And you open up the doors, and I'd like both of you to make a spot check, and also if
Are you talking to me? Okay.
Yes, and
I'm pretty sure it's me and Onouvok, yeah.
yes, Captain Onouvok make spot, and also Sarquen, if you want to make a spot as well, you can, because you just noticed that, because you just heard that doors were opening.
Oh.
If you want
And
it.
And so, am I talking to Satoria and Aryan right now?
Yeah, right now you're at the same table as them. You guys are chatting it up, and Aryan's laughing,
And door opens.
And they hear, that's the time.
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah. So the doors open. You guys stroll in, and
Oh, no, I'm too invested in this conversation.
yeah, you don't really pay too much attention to anything else. Just like, all right.
Wow, 3 crit misses.
Yeah. So yeah, you're just like, you don't care about what's going on right now. You're just really invested in whatever you're talking about right now. And Kep and Onouvok, you guys see that off to one side there's a table with Aryan, the red-haired guy, and he is sitting with a female human fighter as well as a elf. And on the other side of the room, both of you guys notice this hooded figure.
This hooded figure coming out of the restroom, I'm assuming?
No. You both, Onouvok and Kep, both notice that there is a hooded figure off to the other side of the inn that you can't see this person's face or anything like that, and you see that that this person's head immediately turns and looks in your direction.
Okay.
And if
Make a mental note of his existence and join Aryan first.
Are there any features that stand out? Does he look like he's a part of a cult or something? Or
Onouvok, roll knowledge.
Okay.
With advantage.
Arcane?
No, knowledge local with advantage.
Okay.
And Kep, while you're moving, you see out of the corner eye, you see the hooded figure. The gaze follows you, and then back to Onouvok. Then okay, do it again.
Roll again.
Well,
Roll again with advantage. Okay. So yeah, roll one more time. All right, you recognize that it's someone you've seen before. You're unsure where, but you've seen this person before.
Okay, I'm gonna
You rabbit.
No, I mean, okay. No, I'm just gonna. So as we're in the tavern now, right? So
yes.
I'm kind of gonna stay behind like Kep and Naf and Barrack. Did Barrack come in with us?
Yeah, everybody's coming in. But okay. Barrack turns to the guards and he's like, you guys just wait outside for a little while. And the guards wait outside. But everyone else comes in.
Wait, can I roll? Wait, is Naf there?
Yeah, he's just standing in the back, though.
Can I roll another spot check to see, if, like, Naf and see if he's a paladin?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because funniness ensues when I see paladins.
And unfortunately, I can't really, like, if you... Okay,
19.
You notice that there's the paladin there, and he's not really paying attention to you or anything. He's just standing there.
I kind of like facepalm and go, oh god, there's an oath breaker.
And as soon as you say that, Aryan's like, what? What do you mean? What's an oath breaker?
I point to Naf and I'm like, it's a word from where I come from for paladins.
Oh, Naf. Yeah, alright.
I'm like, you know him?
Oh yeah, that's my group. Finally caught up with me.
You say that like you're not really happy.
Well, I mean, I was already here. They went off to Spellburn, and they probably got lost or something. Probably coming the way down to Old Crest. I mean, they just had to send the most useful person off. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, you're
Do I hear
probably
it?
more useful than the Paladin.
Do I hear it?
Oh, at least someone else agrees with me.
Wait, does Naf hear that?
No, does Cap hear it?
You hear Aryan because
useful person part.
the what?
The useful person part.
You would hear everything coming from Aryan's mouth because he's loud.
Cool. I toss him the ghoul head.
Wait, you tossed him what?
Head off the ghoul.
You
Oh
gotta
my
make a strength check
gosh.
to see if it gets to
Yeah,
him.
you
Yeah,
said
make
that.
make a strength check
Oh crap.
to see if it
Strength
was.
or dex?
like a good
You're
today.
throwing it, so
Kill
that's going to
ghoul.
be a strength.
Keep it up,
No, I thought it would be Dex because you want it to go where you want it.
Oh, okay,
Strength
so-
is just like chucking it over the wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
true.
you could, yeah, you can do, yeah, makes sense.
It just flies into the ground.
Land into the soup! Land into the soup!
Okay, so you pull up the ghoul head, and you try to throw it to Aryan.
Yeah, my intention was to have it landing in Aryan's lap. Tell me
Okay,
where
so-
I throw it.
All right, so you throw it. You're trying to aim it at Aryan's lap, but your wrist sort of moves weird, and you throw it, and it goes over, like it goes towards the bar area where the innkeeper is, and
Oh god.
Oh my god!
roll roll a ranged attack.
Alright.
Okay,
Hooray!
okay, good. Okay, so you throw this thing, and it does not go where you want it to go, and it goes whoosh, and it zooms by the innkeeper's head, and it's just like whoosh, right next to him, and he's like, ugh! And
And a bunch of bottles fall off the wall and break a bunch of
and
beer.
and the ghoul head, everyone looks at the ghoul head now, and like everyone's just like, what is going on? And Bear's like, where'd you get that? And the innkeeper's like, what is this thing? And the ghoul head drops behind the bar, and he's like, ah!
Okay, so upon hearing this, would I have seen the guy throw it?
I would say so, yeah, because you.
I would assume- yeah.
You turned to see Naf, and while you were talking to Aryan, you would have seen the ghoul head fly. So.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna put my hand on my sword and grab my shield, and I'm gonna go start walking towards the guy.
Oh, and as soon as you do that, Aaron's like, whoa, he's with me. Whoa, don't know what
And
he
then,
was doing.
Rosso,
Like,
as soon as I see that, I immediately have my hands up in a not surrendering, but basically, dude, peace. No, not. I'm not here for trouble.
I look at it, Aryan, and I was just gonna escort him out for harassing the barkeep.
All right, I thought you were. All right. I don't care about that. Just don't, start.
I go, I'm
fighting.
not
I
gonna
mean,
kill him much, and then I keep
But-
walking.
Oh, right. He turns to Satoria. He's like, "What do you see in that dude?" And Satoria's just like, "What?"
He's hot.
He's like, "What? Cute." Yeah.
And I go to the guy and I'm like, okay, you just kind of need to leave for a bit. Wait for things to cool down. And I'm like, because you did just toss a head at him.
and pay him for. I was about to go to the bartender and pay him for the mental trauma, I guess.
Well,
I go,
Don't sue me.
well,
We'll see.
the bar tender's just like, "Who threw that?"
I point at Onouvok.
I hold my hand up. I'm sorry. And then I look around the bar. I was like, you know what? That was for something else. But you know what?
Else?
As an apology, drinks. Everyone's drink is on me.
Oh God, how much money do you have?
Oh gosh.
Seriously, I mean,
How much money do I have? I mean, on my sheet,
You got like 5 gold and
yeah,
some
but
gold.
on my sheet it says 101 gold. including the 1 gold I acquired from the cave. If I remember correctly, we were given like 100 gold by the king, right?
Yeah, the king gave you some supplies and stuff. So
Oh, he gave us 100 gold.
he gave you whatever your starting package was. Your starting gold was.
I think
I
that was just random
I
dice
don't
throws
even
for me.
Whatever. Whatever. You have 100 gold. Doesn't matter anymore. Whatever. So yeah. Yeah. The bartender, the owner, is just like. He just.
Do I know the barkeep's name since I would have been talking to him a lot?
Yeah, well, you would have known his name by now.
What's his name?
Let me see about that. First name that pops to mind, because I don't think of these things beforehand, is Haggard. So it's Haggard the Bard.
I look at him and I go,
That's so stereotypical.
I go, calm down, Haggard. You're getting a big payout for it. And I go back and sit down with Aryan, and I go, by the way, I was joking about the whole killing him a bit thing. So.
Oh, Aaron's like, all right, and the owner's just like, okay, get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
You.
Right away.
He points at you. He's like, you get here. You pick it up. You take this thing out. I don't want to see this thing ever again.
Right away.
And I won't be as kind next time.
Sorry. Actually, how much money did I spend? Just curious.
He's gonna overcharge you for all of that. So he's probably gonna take like 50 gold from you.
Oh jeez.
Just from him being really mad at you and buying all the drinks for everybody in there, and just like him, like, just being like, no, you're paying for this.
Can I attempt to calm him down and
Go ahead.
quote-unquote haggle?
Go ahead. Diplomacy. He's still really mad.
50 it is.
That's like on the verge. Let's see. So he's like, 40.
Alright.
I'm going to lean over to Aryan and I go, man, your friends are kind of dicks.
Aryan's just like, Aryan's like, well, I didn't pick him, so can't really argue.
You were talking to Aryan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you want to make a listen to see if you heard that?
Oh yeah.
I'll do it. Heck yeah.
Even if
What do we do?
Naf listens to it, he's not going to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
why would
that was
the
out of character.
Oathbreaker acknowledge something like that?
I know, seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
What do we use to listen?
Listen.
listen skill. There's a skill.
there's
There's a skill
listen
called
skill.
listen.
Well,
For whatever
that was,
reason.
I believe it's a wisdom.
Yeah, I think it is. Because
it
wisdom's
is.
tied to perception. 11.
And were you whispering that to Aryan, or were we just talking regularly?
Yeah, I was whispering it to him.
Oh, okay. So, Kep, I'm still waiting for that listen check if you wanna.
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay, Onouvok,
I'm assuming I'm way too far away to be able to.
Yeah. You pretty much. You're still up near the bar,
you're
so
probably paying attention to barkeeper and haggling.
yeah. And Onouvok, since he's whispering, you don't hear. You just hear him go,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh goodness, that was.
The things that have gone on today.
I was about to toss it into his lap and ask him, "What have you done today?" But apparently, I'm too bad at this.
And then all of a sudden you lose 40 gold.
And all of a sudden, I lose 40 gold and actually the support of the people. Cool.
Yep. Good day.
Wouldn't Naf have been angry at you for throwing it at the barkeep?
I'm assuming he would.
Probably would be.
He probably would have dope slapped me up the head or something like that. Also, how does healing work with extended rest? Do we get to heal back to full, or do we heal over time?
Generally, it's over time, but for you, since you traveled from the cave area, took resting, and I'm guessing you'd rest every time you're feeling tired and such on the way to Old Crest. I'm not going to be like, you're at half health. No, everyone's at full. Everyone's at full.
Alright, cool.
Sweet.
Okay,
I
cool.
needed that.
Yeah, I was like, that's 11 health I need to recover.
Yeah.
That's a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna do good on my on my promise to Eben on a drink.
Okay, good. So Eben's like, all right, sure.
Wait,
And-
here the other guy already paid for all the drinks. You
I
can't
was
make
gonna
it
say,
here.
Oh no,
turns out I paid it already.
No, Eben's like, well, just give me an extra one. Like,
Alright,
he
okay.
he bought only one round for everybody. You buy me a second one. How about that?
Yeah, I'll buy him a second.
Alright,
and I'll buy
cool.
myself one too. How much
Cool.
is that?
Let's see about that. It's not gonna be like 40 gold, so don't worry about that.
It's gonna be 50. Congratulations.
It's gonna be 50.
2 drinks. You bought wine.
Isn't that usually 1 gold per drink or something? Or did I heavily butcher the economy?
What was that?
I was about to
just-
say, isn't that just 1 gold
drink.
per drink or something?
Oh well.
I
Gosh, I'm trying to find it. I thought it
No,
was.
you also paid off tabs.
And emotional trauma and anger.
No, I'm just saying for actually buying a drink. I thought it was like 1 gold a piece or something.
Yeah, I think it is 1 gold.
It is 1 gold, so
I
just
think.
minus 2.
I think so. For some reason, I can't find it, which is weird.
Found it.
I
Petram is 29
Found.
PHP.
Wait, how much?
So for a gallon of ale, it's 2 silver.
Oh, okay. So,
What is gold equivalent to that?
10 silver is
0.2.
1 gold.
0.2 gold.
0.2 gold.
So are you buying ale or wine? One is a little bit.
Ale.
Okay, yeah. So a gallon of ale is like 2 silver, 0.2 gold.
Okay, so
A mug of ale is 4 copper. Wow, things are cheap.
That's general prices, yeah, but not for you, Cap.
53. Okay, I'll take 0.2 gold away.
It's gonna be really difficult later on.
Yeah.
You could just
If you
minus
keep
off,
throwing heads at people, you're never
Oh,
gonna.
I could
Yeah.
just minus. I
Mi-
could just minus.
minus 1 gold in total,
Mhm.
then add
give
10
myself-
silver.
Or is it 8 silver because it?
Yes, 8
Yeah.
silver.
Yeah.
Minus 1 gold from your current, and then
Okay.
have 8 silver.
Sweet.
And then you should be good.
Okay.
Okay, so after all that, after everyone has gotten their drinks, and the barkeep is still really mad, especially at Kep with that.
Keeps glaring at Cap.
Oh yeah, constantly, yes. Speaking of glaring, that hooded figure is still staring at the entire group.
Oh my.
Its gaze has not.
Would I have
Okay.
noticed that?
Yes, but you know that's the person that you've seen already.
Well, yeah, but he's always looking at the door, and wouldn't he kind of disregard people coming in?
Yes, but okay, yeah. So yeah, you
I would have told Aryan because I would have already talked to him about there's this really weird guy, and then I would have said, why does this guy keep staring at your group?
Okay, Aryan's just like, I have no idea.
And
I have no clue.
can I insight check on how he's looking at them, or is there like no tell?
There's no tell. His face is completely covered.
Ah.
Do I know his clothes?
Knowledge
You
with
know
advantage.
what that means? He must be a prince. Sorry.
Oh, if I know his clothes, there's a problem.
Onouvok. Onouvok.
Local?
Knowledge local with advantage.
Oh man.
So
Don't know
let's
his
see.
clothes.
Okay, roll another one.
Should I? Actually, I want to identify him too. So if I
Yeah,
do, I get to roll.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. Knowledge local, and don't worry, Onouvok. The 6 doesn't count for you.
no, yeah. I know.
Okay. I'm just waiting on Kep to see what he rolls. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So, Onouvok, you realize that this figure has the same clothes as the one that you talked to on your way into the courtyard of Castle Greyrock.
Oh, I was gonna guess him.
And Kep, you don't know this dude.
Okay.
You think that he's not from this area at all, and
All right.
you let's see, hold on one second. You can tell that like he's just. You can tell that he's like sort of he's sort of intimidating in a way. Like he can do some damage if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. So that's pretty much all.
Okay.
Can I like mention to Kep that like he's the same one from when we met at Castle Greyrock? Or is like, did Kep notice that?
Kep did not notice. You were the only one that noticed, Onouvok.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could tell
So
everybody
I'll
about
mention
that,
to
though.
him. Yeah. I'll be like, guys, that was the same one. Though that guy right there is looking at us. He's wearing the same kind of outfit of the guy that I talked to at Castle Greyrock, who was staring at us when we were walking
You mean in the prelim?
in the prelim. What's
I
the
mean,
prelim?
is that during the test or?
No, it was walking
No, it was
in.
right before. Like it was before we walked into the main section of the courtyard where
I see.
Barrack was addressing us. Like when
Got it.
when all of us were walking in as a group, he was
All right.
watching like specifically us.
Oh yeah.
So
So are they coming to sit like with Aryan, or are they like going to their own table?
yeah, we got to talk to Aryan too. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm assuming that everyone would come over.
I think Sir Naf would go up to him first too, because he's always curious about Aryan.
Well, I don't know what Naf would do, honestly.
I feel like he would try to like I don't know, like seem like he's tougher and walk up to him.
yeah,
and be
he would
like,
try
"You
to
have-"
assert.
Yeah,
his dominance.
he would be like, you find somewhere for us to stay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you find somewhere for us to say? Good for you. There's only one place for us to say anyway.
But that is perfect, actually. That is.
I don't know. You could sleep at the bottom of a lake. If they came up and said that, I would say that.
Oh well, okay. Naf is just from what Kep said. Naf's gonna say that because I feel that that's what he would say, something along those lines, like, "Oh, you found a place to stay. Good job finding the only place to stay in the entire town of Oldcrest. Good job on you."
And then I say, I don't know. You could always stay at the bottom of a lake.
He doesn't acknowledge it,
Yeah.
and Barrack hears that, and he's like, he hears,
Do I see him like kind of snicker?
"Yeah, you do.
I go, I like that guy.
So after that little thing, Barrack's like, "All right, so don't know who you two are, but let's see, Aryan, have you found anything else, or have you just been staying here?" Aryan's like, "I've just been staying here. I mean, that's what you told me to do. So, luckily, I found some company."
Yeah. He went hunting with me.
This was very fun. And then this one here got the bright idea to arm wrestle me while being drunk.
Who won?
And he sort of slapped.
He went when I tried to ask people where are they going 3 times. Then I had to say go on 3. Then I won.
He reaches across the table and he like pats you on the shoulder. And he's like, "Better luck next time, buddy."
I go, want to go again? And I look at him like, I will do this right now.
He's like, he sort of cracks his knuckle. He cracks his knuckles and Bear's like, "What the? That dog? I've heard that somewhere before. That's weird. Where's that from? It's like I know it. I don't even understand. Alright, whatever. It's a very loudmouth dog, that is." Alright, but yeah, so Aryan cracks his knuckles and he sets his arm down and he's like, "Let's go." And he sort of he cracks his knuckles again and he's just like, "Let's go."
I lock hands with him and...
He's gonna be like, "This time on 3, 3 this time?
Yeah, 3.
All right. And, all right, so it's like 1, 2, 3, and you're going at it for a little while. It's pretty even matched right now, and then after a little while, you see that you position yourself in a way so you have more leverage, and you are able to bring him down finally after a while. And Aaron's like, good one on ya. Now we're 2 and 2.
Yeah. I go, let's keep it at a tie. I don't want this strength competition to go any further.
And it was just getting good.
I go, well, you want to go again?
Oh my god.
I'd be up for it. And Barrack's just like, please stop. This is stupid. Both of you, just stop, all right? And Aryan
I'm
just
kinda
like,
with you, Barrack.
Aryan just like, what? Yeah, so Barrack's just like, alright, so no one here knows where to go for the king now, right? Or have no one even heard of that right now?
I go for the king?
Hey, oh, that's right, you don't know what we're talking about. Aryan, you didn't fill him in or anything? And Aaron's like, no, he's not a part of the group, so I didn't think it was necessary.
I go, if it's for the king, I mean, you could always use an extra hand, right? Or 2.
And, I'm
Or
guessing,
3.
or 4 or 5 in 9 months.
I give it 9 months.
Give it
My
like
little warriors.
Oh
Why
goodness.
did I have to pull a 3 on the D3?
Oh man, it's just perfect. Oh goodness. All right. So all
Ask
right.
him to come back, and we're gonna be making jokes about babies, and he's not even gonna know what's happening.
No, seriously. So you're like, what is going on? You're like,
I mean,
what
this
about
can
a
still watch
ghoul
the
head?
bots.
It's like, wait, Kep did what?
I mean,
Did I punch you for it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was there when I cut the head off. So,
Oh no, yeah, he was, but yeah.
I thought he would remember.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, Barrack is just like, well, I mean, I'm not really one to say whether we need more or not. Not really my decision. It's them, and he just points over to Eben and Kep and Onouvok and Naf. It's like it's their choice, so I'm pretty much out of it. Oh, and him, and he points to Aryan last.
Man, everyone just beats up on Aryan.
Aryan's just like,
Yeah, Aryan.
Aaron's just like, save the best for last, did you, Barrack? And then he's like, of course, more the merrier. Especially this strong one. And, well, might as well. I'm for it. Evan's like, I don't care. Whatever. Naf doesn't say either way. He probably mutters to himself, like, oh, really? Do we need to? But what do Kep and Onouvok say?
I mean, meta-wise, I don't want to be a dick, but Kip would probably mutter something about he didn't actually officially pass the test, blah blah blah. Because
Okay.
Because Kip actually kind of considers passing that specific test one of his greatest achievements so far, and kind of cherish it.
That and cutting off the ghoul head.
Well, cutting off the ghoul head is like after the ghoul died, so.
And one of his greatest blunders is throwing the ghoul head at the barkeep.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
The biggest embarrassment so far.
Well, from my background, I would definitely say, yeah, we should get more friends the merrier.
And obviously, Aryan's going to be like, I've hunted with this fella, and I mean, he's pretty strong. I mean, maybe not as strong as me, but I mean, he's still good nonetheless. And by the way, he doesn't mean that anything bad. He just sort of
He's just an asshole.
No, he's not.
In my 142 years of living with my sister around, I've gotten used to cockiness.
Yeah, and you're gonna get a lot of that from Aryan. So
Yeah, Well, she gives more of it. She
Hey, we should send him on to the next town.
cockiness, and it's like insane how she is so good at what she does. It is like he would have expected her to die on like first mission because he expects her to like, oh, I'm so tough, I'll go fight this giant with my bare hands. Especially with how she exaggerates her stories.
And she rips off the and she rips off the paw of a bear and then use it to fight a giant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
Also, she's the general of the Elven army, or a general.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Onouvok might know that, but I mean, no one else really would.
Oh, would they know the markings on my armor?
They would have to make a knowledge check for that.
I wonder if I would.
Onouvok, if you want to make a knowledge check, you can, and you'll get advantage on that since you're half elf.
All right, local.
History or local?
That would be whichever one's higher.
All right.
Oh, history.
I know the thing.
Okay, don't even worry about the second roll, Onouvok. Kep, you don't know what the you look and you're just like, oh, those are really cool markings on that. And Onouvok, you're like, oh dang, wow, he's part of the guard pretty much in the City of Leaves, like in the capital. He's a guard.
Oh wow.
And that's what you can tell. You're just like, oh, goodness, okay. And no one else knows really, except for probably Aryan, which you probably would have told Aryan about it.
Yeah, I would have told Aryan that. I would have told him that I quit and I had gotten the armor myself and made the markings myself, so I kept the armor.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Onouvok, you notice that the markings are different, but it's like it has a still same motif that the City of Leaves guards like is required to have pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like the motif is like trees and leaves, any design of those or anything like that, and you see that on this elf.
Okay.
And while you're looking at it, you just see the human girl scoot closer to the elf.
I put my arm around her.
she lays her head on your shoulder.
Awesome. What does she look like, by the way? Is she blonde or?
You want to roll for that? Do you want to get some randomness in here?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So let's see. For what she looks like, roll a d4 for whatever you're gonna say. What she like? What her hair is, or what?
Wait, do I have to? Are you gonna decide what each side means, or?
Yes, I'm gonna decide what each side means. Just tell me what you're rolling for.
That was for hair.
Okay, she's red. She is she's like a. Okay, how do I say this? Like a burnt orange kind of hair.
Ah. And this is for skin tone, I guess. Wait, that would be still be a D4, right?
Let's see. Yeah, sure. Just go with the D4.
She's green.
She is. Let's see. What was that one again? That was that. That was that. She is tan.
Ah. And does she have any scars?
Let's see. Roll just flip a coin. Heads for yes, tails for no.
Okay. Hold on. I have an app on my phone, so I don't have to go rooting for coins. Heads. She has scars.
She has scars. Okay.
Well, she's a fighter, I would expect.
Yeah.
To have
So.
at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got some scars.
Okay. So that did my curiosity. She's a tan redhead. Got it.
But not as redhead as Aryan though.
Yeah.
Aryan's like like a blood red, sort of bright red, while she's just regular.
And also, if you want to get depressing about this, she's going to die hundreds of years before me.
Well, yeah. That just got depressing.
Yeah.
Well then. Yay, happy couple.
Yeah. I
Okay.
always feel sorry for half elves because you know that they're gonna outlive one of their parents at least.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, so everybody's still deciding whether or not to bring in this elf and +1 to the...
+4 actually, but you don't know that yet.
But yeah, you don't know that yet.
No metagaming.
No metagaming. No one knows this. But yeah, everyone's still deciding. Barrack is sort of talking to Naf right now about what he thinks, like where we need to go for checking out rumors and things like that. And if there's a consensus to the group, then there is.
I'm pretty sure there is.
There's pretty much consensus, I believe, because Aryan is for it. Onouvok's for it.
Mhm.
Eben could go either way, because he doesn't really care too much. Good old Eben.
Wouldn't that be most of the group?
That is already most
yeah.
of the group.
That's like
Yeah,
maybe
because the guards don't get a say.
no, the guards don't get a
And
say.
Barrack doesn't get a say.
No, Barrack doesn't get a say either.
Barrack doesn't,
So
doesn't
it's
give
just
a
Cap and Naf.
yeah. Barrack doesn't give a crap anyway.
Yeah, not yet. He doesn't care about anybody here except for the guards. Just throwing it out there.
We have a big party here.
I know, seriously. It's like, oh my gosh.
It's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us.
Wait, so Onouvok is a half-elf necromancer?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And so that's how he knows that I'm a guard from the city, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after everyone gets that consensus of, oh, okay, let's bring these two in, I believe Naf has the weapon crests, so I believe Aryan gets 2 of them and hands the weapon. What am I saying? Hands the crests to both of them there. So yeah, so add a crest from the king into your inventory, so you can like hook it on anywhere, put it in your backpack. It doesn't matter that way. That pretty much says that well, you already know, but pretty much says that you're part of this group officially now.
Okay, and so add crest from the king.
Yep. And Barrack's is like, well, since you guys more or less decided to bring them in, should we tell them what we're doing at least?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Because I'm guessing Aryan didn't tell him. But here, I'll tell him. And Barrack goes off and he gives you the whole explanation. I'm assuming you already know that because you already have... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right down to the ghost dogs, right?
Oh yes, all right down to the ghost dogs. Yeah, so yeah, you know everything now. What everyone's trying to do. You also
Including like the lore master.
yes, including the lore master and what happened in Spellburn, as well as the note that you found that the other people in the group found in the cave. You got to see that as well. And you got a chance to look at that already, right?
Yeah, the note.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that's gonna be that. All right, Cap, cool. All right, so yeah, with that, Barrack finishes is like, all right, I guess that's everything. Right, so we have to do our thing here, and then I believe the plan was to go to Silverware afterwards, and then to the castle again to give an update, and then to Grand Park. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Still our plan.
We're still going with that plan?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, sure. Cool, alright. And you see he's thinking to himself while he's saying that.
What are you thinking about, Barrack?
What, just, well, plan of action, things like that.
Oh, yeah, another thing. Aryan, did you hear any rumors what's going on here?
Aryan's like, well, let's see. I didn't hear any rumors specifically. I mean, there were people whispering and talking about the innkeeper stories, and I managed to talk to the keeper here, and well, I found out that one person in particular might know something here. I don't really know who he is, but he goes by the name of Obadiah. He should know something.
Would I know anything about that from when I came in and was looking for work?
It depends. Would you have passed by the? Would you have talked to any of the farm people?
I probably would have at least a few.
Okay. I'd probably say you would have maybe met him, and he would have given you his name. So you pretty much know what he looks like. Okay. Kep, you notice that he's still staring intently at you. He has not made a single move. He's like almost a statue, just staring.
I feel like we gotta talk to him.
Hey?
I feel like we gotta talk to him.
And, okay, about Obadiah. You know what he looks like, but I don't believe you really paid attention to where he lives too much. But you remember that he's usually out in the fields working.
Yeah. I go, Obadiah? Oh, I think I talked to him once. He's normally out in the fields working, so that should narrow down our search.
And Bear's like, alright.
Okay. Aryan, anything specific about it? Like, what is it we should ask him?
I think it has something to do with, I think it was monsters? That's about as specific as I can get.
Okay.
And, also, while he's talking, he's like, oh, also, side note, but apparently, and he points over to a different area in the bar, and he's like, apparently those two over there, they got kicked out of the king's group. Poor souls. And he sort of laughs, and he just points at two people eating at the bar.
The king's group, like...
They got cut.
Basically applied to do the same job and didn't get the job.
Oh, so they were there the day we applied.
Yes.
Or like...
Yes. But they got cut.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, so... That's all I have.
Hey, no need to be a dick about it.
I think about telling Kim, didn't your mother ever tell you not to make fun of other people's misfortune? And then I remember I don't know much about his family, and I don't know if his mother's dead, so I don't want to bring it up, and I don't.
So wait, do you say that or do you not?
No, I'm about to, and then I like put the finger forward and kind of point at him and open my mouth to say something, and I go... And then I turn to Barrack and I go, so what's our next plan of action?
Kep's actually pointed out there's no need to be unpleasant about this.
Well, they just weren't strong enough.
It's not
I'm
about
just pointing out
strength.
the obvious.
I go, you don't have to be strong to get into a group like this. All they would have had to do is be smart. And I'm like, they were probably playing to strength, which probably dragged them down.
Well, I never know. And Aryan's also like, oh, you were about to say something. What was it?
I go, I was about to, you have very nice hair color. I've never seen it anywhere else before.
Roll a bluff.
Oh, God.
And he's gonna see if he can counter that as well. he's gonna roll against that, so.
Oh my God, where's skills? There's my skills. Nope.
Well, let's see what he does. Let's see, what would that be? Okay.
Insight?
He's like, okay, he's like, oh, well, thank you. I get it from my mother.
God,
Yeah, he thanks you. He's like, thank you. I got it from my mom. And he like puts his hand through his hair. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh my God. I go, right. Yeah. And then I kind of just like completely disregard that, and I have a weird look on how did that work on my face. And I'm assuming he's too engrossed with rubbing his hair to notice.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He doesn't notice it. And after you say to Barrack, like, "Hey, what's your next plan of action?" Barrack's like, "Well, apparently, told Obadiah, I guess, and then go from there."
Yeah.
Actually, do we need to file in any reports to the king?
Well, that's
Just
my
curious.
job. That's my job. So,
Send
Oh.
20 messenger pigeons.
So,
and don't worry, I'm totally putting in that part where you threw a head. So, that's gonna be in there. Just so you know.
I was about to say attach the head to our report. Just once again, as physical evidence that we are doing our job.
Oh, I
I
guess
don't
that
think
would
he wants
work. But a little gross, but
that. Especially for a king, you're just gonna send
know,
him
seriously.
severed
A,
head.
lawful good king.
Barrack's like, I could probably send Avon over to the castle with the report with the head. That'll work. Or Nick.
Wait, I think I'm like, couldn't that be considered an act of war? Sending a severed head to someone?
If
Barrack's
it's a
like,
severed head of a messenger?
well, the messenger, yeah, but Barrack's like, well, that's a ghoul, so I don't really think it'll be an act of war. I mean, the king is pretty laid back. You don't take too many things seriously, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and we'll
think it'll
attach
just
a
be
note that says proof that we're doing our job.
Yeah.
I mean, so I go, so like a cat when it kills pests around the house.
Oh, now that I think about it, that's a little messed up.
It is.
But if you want to do it, that's up to you.
I mean,
I'll just put it in there. It wasn't my idea.
Yeah.
So if someone does get in trouble, it won't be me.
Yeah.
you know what? Sure, let's do this.
Oh my god.
All right. He calls in Avon. Like, Avon, get in here. And you see a guard come in. He's like, yes, sir. And he's like, good news. You.
Intention check?
What?
Is there like an intention check so when it gets to the king, he knows that it's not like trying to gross him out or anything?
I think that's diplomacy.
That'll be diplomacy, yeah.
With how we word it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word the sentence like, take
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, so Barrack's like, so I got some good news for you. You are gonna take my report back to the king, all right? And Avon's like, oh, okay. Do I still get to come back? And Barrack's like, oh yeah, you do. And he's like, oh yay. And this is the good part.
Does he put good in quotations?
Yes, he does. He's like, this is the good part. Kep. Why don't you tell him, alright? You tell him. Avon's like, what? Okay, what is it?
And basically, Kep himself writes the letter, and considering my English literature is not good enough to describe the letter to word, I'll just let the road do the talking.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Okay, wait. Can I do something?
Yeah, can he do something to help?
Yeah, you can't help. Yes.
Can I look over his letter and say this is trash?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to make another diplomacy check
Okay.
to like edit it.
All right, that's fine.
So
I have. It's charisma, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I have high charisma, so I'm gonna try this. Because that was horrible.
oh my gosh,
That was horrible.
it'd be hilarious if you got a
let's-
nat 1 on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, please.
Okay, so the first draft is sort of like here, we kill this thing. Here's its head. We're doing stuff. Are you proud of us? Like that sort of thing. And Onouvok's like, that does not sound too right. And Onouvok's like, here, hold on, let me do this. And he sort of edits this like, here, we killed this ghoul, and this is just proof that we're, doing stuff. Like,
Is it physical for him? So
Can I look at it?
yes, everyone can look at it and try to edit it as well.
I'm gonna look at it and go, you guys,
It's not great.
this is really weird to be sending to a king. And I'm gonna try to make edits to it
Okay.
because it's going so well.
I mean, he's pretty laid back. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you managed to get it a little bit better. Just like you managed to get some nice words in there. It's like, Your Majesty, we present you, that sort of thing. But it's still the basic thing of here's a head that we killed. Here's the head of an undead thing we killed, and we're sending it to you. Hope you like it.
I'm
hope you find it satisfactory.
gonna hand it to Satoria and
Oh my
say,
God.
hey, can you read over this for me?
She's like, okay. And here, I'll.
We should do it to good Sir Nap too.
Oh gosh.
Guys, by the way,
She looks it over and she's like, sounds good to me.
Okay. And I go, oh, okay. And then I go, anyone else want to look it over?
I'm pretty sure Naf was right.
Naf would be like, yes, give it here, come on.
I hand it to anyone else but Naf.
Oh my gosh.
Aryan manages to take it and he tries to look it over. He's like, I think you'd like it, and he passes it on. So it makes its way. So Eben eventually gets it, and he's like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" It's like, I'm not too good with words, so want me to try?
Yeah, sure.
What
Add
if he makes it
whatever
worse?
you like.
I'm
sure
it's gonna be good. So
If he makes it worse.
Yeah, he makes it worse.
He's like,
He, like,
yo,
marks
take
out-
this.
He marks out my stuff about Majesty and puts, yo, bitch.
Okay, this is not that one.
Okay, what does he put?
Evan spilled his mead.
He's like, I'm not very good at words rolls. Oh yeah.
I'm almost crying.
So-
Here's a head.
So okay. On a side note, out of character. So as a player, I have a tendency to do this kind of thing. If this is getting disruptive, let me know.
No, this is perfect. I don't. Great. This is great.
Another thing I've done before was that as a gnome wizard, I jumped on top of another gnome, cast a disguise self, and let the other gnome cast a minor illusion over himself. As I disguised myself as the upper half of a human's body, and the one a bit below me disguised himself as the bottom half, and we basically impersonated a human
So
being
funny.
in a dramatic situation. And when I went south, the bottom half actually cast like lightning bolt or something. Basically, from the inside, it looks like the king was actually shooting lightning bolt from his crotch. So that's the kind of player I am. So once again, if it disrupts the gameplay flow, let me know. I'll cease.
No, this is perfect.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So what does Eben write? And does he like erase the stuff I wrote?
No,
Eben
that's-
looks it over. He's like,
I'll for it.
okay,
He erases it all. He's
yeah,
like,
Eben looks it over. He's like, be better, and he's. He manages to not erase it. He just scratches things out. So there's like gaps of ink between like words, and it just looks like a mess. He's like, yeah, I should do it. And he slams it down on the table. Like, there you go. And now
what does it say?
He's just like, like he manages to scratch out Your Majesty.
Oh my god.
He scratches. he's like, King of Grey Rock. Here is a ghoul deck. Not much else to say. I'm sending it to you. Signed, your faithful group.
Oh my god.
And with that, Nav, he looks it over. And
Oh, barrel please.
Oh, please, now. Oh, please.
Please now.
Oh, please.
Save us now.
he's gonna do
Oh.
this. He's gonna.
Oh, we're back to where we started. Good gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Alright, let's
manages
just-
to. He's like, oh my goodness, really, you guys? We're sending this to the king. Why? And so he tries his very best to salvage this thing. And like, he does his very best. It manages to come out pretty much the same as when it started. It's like, to get the bartender involved. Oh, okay, well, good for you. The
Oh my
bartender
gosh.
is used to like haggling people and have a better charisma score. So,
Hooray!
so do you want to get him involved in this?
But
Yeah,
he doesn't like us right now.
Just
he didn't like me specifically.
true.
So I'm assuming if we can get Aryan to do that.
okay, so.
Well, he would like me more than Aryan.
Sorry, what's that?
If you're gonna try to get him involved,
Yeah.
roll diplomacy
I-
on it
Okay. Yeah.
with disadvantage,
Sure.
because. Oh, okay.
That's right.
He's like. He just stares at you. It's like a look of disbelief on his face. Sort of like a.
Well, hey,
You dare to ask me that?
what did we tell him it's to the king? Because that would, yeah, okay. Because that's kind of like,
But he's like, after a while, he's just like,
But sir, it's to the king. It's very important for us.
so he looks over at the table of Aryan and Satoria and also Sarquen. He looks over there like for a sign of like what should I do?
I go, okay, he'll pay you another gold. Just revise it. And I say he with like intense, I am not paying.
And after that,
I come out of my
he turns and looks back at Kev, and he's just like, "I'll do it for a gold."
Sure.
All right.
Awesome.
So he
Actually, just because how much trouble I'm bringing you, I'm paying 2.
okay. He's actually surprised by that. He's like, "Oh, all right." And let's see. He's gonna roll for that. You roll for the changing of the thing, but he's gonna have advantage on it because.
Hooray! He's motivated.
So oh okay.
oh wow.
Just in case he gets something better, I don't think he will, but all right. So he takes the piece of paper and he's just like he immediately after looking at it once he just immediately face palms.
I point at Eben and I go,
There's scratch marks everywhere, crossed out words.
Wait, what? You point at Eben and do what?
I point at Eben and I go, he should not be writing stuff.
In retaliation, Eben was like, "I told you I wasn't good, but you still let me do it anyways."
I go, well, if we don't let you, how will you feel part of the party?
I wouldn't care, to be honest.
I go, but you still have to do it, because the rest of us care. In here.
Uh,
And I have
whatever.
that look on my face of I'm taking the piss out of you.
All right, so the bartender immediately face palms. He grabs a piece of paper. He crumbles it up in his hand. He gets up. He walks over. He puts it in the fire, and he goes behind the bar and he gets a piece of paper and he starts writing himself. And he sort of knows what you're talking about. I'm assuming someone told him about it. So he's just writing.
Imagine him reading that and it goes, King Greyrock.
These idiots.
AMA told us to take this ghoul head. Here it is.
You can't disagree with it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so the bartender is writing it now, and he finishes it, and he's like, all right, I wrote the body. All you have to do is just sign it. I'm done. And he goes back to the bar, and pretty much it says is like something like along the lines of gracious king of the land. We have vanquished foes, and here is a token and a trophy of just a small number of monsters we have vanquished on our journey so far. There is more to come.
Good.
Well, that's pretty good.
Like
With AMA's blessing, we were able to triumph. And
yeah, because Naf had to get his say in there.
exactly.
And it's like-
That's a lot better than hey, here's a head, bro.
Yo, here it is.
That's a lot better.
Yeah, so
lot better.
it's like it's pretty good. Like this whole body, all that's left is just you guys have to sign it or do whatever to finish it, and then Barrack will take it, give it to Avon, and Avon will be on his way. Barrack is just like, oh my gosh, that was painful to watch.
I go, you could have stepped in any time.
You know, it's not on my head, all right.
I go, it's not on mine either. He doesn't even know I'm here yet.
Well, all right, that's true. That's true. That is true. But he's like, all right, do sign it or whatever, or don't, whatever.
Yeah.
After that, give it to me and I'll send Avon off.
Yeah, Kip signs.
All right, Aryan signs it, obviously. Very grandiose in his signing. Naf would obviously sign it.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Slightly bigger than Aryan signing.
I'll
Oh, yes.
sign it.
Slightly more
I'll sign
prominent.
it just to confuse him. Just so he's reading it. He's like, who's this Sarquen guy?
It's like, oh, Sarquen, who is this? Just like scratching his head. Yeah,
And since I'm an elf, it's a very elegant signature.
gotcha. Yeah, but Naf is the biggest signature on the entire paper. He made sure of that.
Do I get it after Naf?
Depends. I mean, I don't know. If you do, I'm
Okay.
guessing you would one-up him.
No, if I do, I'm gonna write mine, and it's gonna be about half as big as his, and then the very last letter is gonna have a huge line that crosses out his name.
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's oh crap. You're gonna piss him off for sure.
no. I'm pretty sure the king is
gosh.
going to reach the wrong conclusion.
Yes. Yeah, that would. Oh yes, that would not
Did
be.
we lose Sir Naf or something?
Yeah. So I would.
Nice.
Okay, so here's what would happen. I would think. So Aryan signs his very big, and then right afterwards, Naf seeing that, he would be like, "Oh, I have to do it," and he would sign it, and he'd leave it there, and he'd be like, "All right, I'm done," and that would be it, and then, oh my gosh, Sarquen would then proceed to cross his name out.
And I would be so innocent about it. I'd be like, "Oh gosh, my hand slipped. Sorry."
Are you trying to do this
Perfectly
in
straight
like?
line.
Are you trying to like do it sneakily, or are you trying to just do it in front of his face?
Okay, I'd probably do it right in front of his face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is gonna.
And I would
Like-
try to bluff my way out of it and say like my arm like jumped. So want me to roll a bluff check against him?
Yeah, you better.
No.
Because right now, it's yeah. So he would have oh gosh, he would have to fail to.
Okay, well roll it. He could still always fail.
Yeah, he could.
Oh my word!
Oh my gosh, this is like.
What are we even doing right now?
This is D&D for you. Oh goodness. All right, here's the sins motive. Wait, what just happened? Oh, someone rolled something or.
No, basically I said you're welcome. No, I was reading, so I muted myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
You're welcome.
Come on, go to skills. Okay, where is it? Oh my goodness, this whole entire thing.
Man.
Okay.
I really don't like paladins.
Is that a flaw you have or something?
Yeah! No! Oh,
Miss.
He did crit fail. Oh my god.
crit failed! He
He
failed!
Are you
I'm like-
serious?
Failed!
Are you serious?
He's like being so sincere that he just wants to like pat my shoulder and say, "It's okay, man. It's fine."
What is going on?
What?
No.
What?
How?
No, Naf's not
Distracted
distracted
by
by the lady. He believes that he thinks that he's pretty genuine in his really, you know, sort of
Got it.
he accidentally swiped and crossed it off. Oh man, Naf.
That's
Okay, so everyone signed it, and Barrack looks at it. He's like, he just hands it off to Avon without.
Barrack.
Wait.
Barrack's Barrack's gonna die of high blood pressure one day.
Oh
Wait,
wait,
I have a question.
wait! That actually gives me an idea. Hold on. Go ahead and talk. I'm just gonna roll something.
Roll for heart attack. Oh.
Go ahead. Okay, what were you saying? Just
I was gonna ask if Aryan would have seen me do the line through it and what he would have done, since he doesn't really like.
I mean, I don't know. He probably wouldn't have cared after he signed it. But
I thought he'd probably smirk or something.
yeah, he would smirk definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after he hands it off, after Barrack hands off the letter.
The King Cernat died.
Oh man.
You lost a brave one.
Well then. All right. So Barrack hands it off to Avon. He's like, "All right, just get this to the king as fast as you can. Can you please just go, please? I don't want you to be near these people any more than you need to." And Avon's like, all right, sure. And he heads off, and he goes to Castle Greyrock to do the report. And afterwards, okay, so afterwards you see Barrack like rubbing his temples, like, and
Why am I not willing to leave?
I look at Barrack and I go, "You got a headache?"
no, he's like, he goes like, ow, and he puts his hand over his like chest area. He's like,
Oh God!
no, I'm fine. I'm fine. It happens every once in a while.
I go, would a drink help?
Man, usually when it happens, nothing really helps. Just you need to go through the motions. That's it.
Yeah.
I've had this for a while now, so I don't know.
All that stress, man, I get it.
Well, that and well, this lot.
I go, yeah, you have to sit next to an Oathbreaker all day. Ugh.
Naf does Naf just turns his nose up to you and just looks away. He doesn't acknowledge. And he's like, and I'm guessing you mentioned that to Naf, like you gesture towards him.
Yeah.
And Barrack's like, that's what you call him?
Yeah.
That's what you, I love that one. Oh,
Yeah, there's a funny story tied to it if you ever want to hear it.
you know, right? I might want to hear that. You know. All right. So, you know what I want? You know what I call this type?
Right.
I think if you are gonna call them Oathbreaker, you're gonna love this. I call them Shield Maidens.
I give out a laugh.
It's like it fits perfectly, I think.
I go, yeah, it totally does.
Yeah, the only one that it actually fits to is Royal Family, but nothing against them. They're great, but anyone else, oh yeah, they're Shield Maidens.
Yeah.
He just chuckles to himself. He's like, and Naf does not say anything.
Naf is like holding in this inner rage and just trying to ignore it.
Actually, no,
like,
he's
think about
not.
AMA. Think about AMA. Think about AMA.
No, he's not enraged. He's not angry at all. He just does not acknowledge it at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's just considering that a test from,
Yeah, that and I believe that Naf himself said that like he believes he's above those kinds of
Sure.
insults. So
Yeah, he's like, they're just jealous.
exactly, they
Yeah.
are.
Exactly.
That's what he's thinking
yeah.
right now.
He's
That's
like, I'm a
exactly what
chosen
this-
paladin. They're just jealous.
Yeah. Yeah. So, quick question: do you guys want to see what happened with Barrack right then when he grabbed his chest?
My character's
Yeah.
already assuming that it was a heart attack.
All right. Anyone else want to maybe do
I
a
do.
knowledge?
Sure, let me
Like,
do it
Is
too.
there
Anyone
medical
can.
knowledge or something?
That would be. Let's see. What kind of knowledge
Nature?
would that be? Yeah,
One,
do
two,
nature. Do nature. That'd work.
Okay.
No.
No.
And,
I think I'll do one just to like make sure, because
Gotcha.
he would be thinking about it.
All right.
So it's a knowledge nature.
Yes. That'd be
Yeah, if I gotta go find knowledge nature.
that'd be the closest thing. Let's see.
No.
Okay, so Sarquen and Kep, you think he just had a mild heart attack from the stress.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where was I thought I had a DC for that. Where is it? Oh, I don't think I do. I don't. Onouvok, you think that it might not have been a heart attack. Might have been like a wound, an old wound or something.
Okay. I'll just keep it to myself. I mean, I don't want to like bring it up awkwardly.
All right. So after that, Barrack's like, all right, I've had enough of this for one day. You guys do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna get a room. I don't. And he calls in Nick, and they both go.
Mhm.
I extend my hand to who's the closest one to me besides Aryan, and
I would think it'd probably be Kep, because I think he moved over there first.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
So I extend my hand that is not currently holding Satoria to Cap and go, name's Sarquen. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Kep. Nice to meet you.
Shake his hand. Say,
Nice to
so, how long have you guys been out on the road doing stuff for the king?
Not too long. A week, I think.
Probably less. A little bit.
It's like out of
Wait,
every-
is it a month already? I thought it was. I thought it was just a week or something.
Yeah, it was more around a week or so. So it hasn't been too long.
Yeah.
I go, don't you worry about anything. I am a seasoned warrior. I was a guard for 42 years up in the City of Leaves before I decided to quit.
Yeah, I saw your crest.
Oh, you noticed that? I'm like, I didn't
Yes.
know.
But do you know the area around here?
I go, I know the town, and I've been around the wilderness some hunting. And by some, I mean a lot, because I have to eat.
Point taken.
Okay. So I would imagine that I'd be able to, like, if they wanted to see around the area, show them around.
Oh yeah, if they wanted to around Old Crest, you'd be able to, very easily.
Before we leave the table, I actually lean in a little bit, kind of in a whispery voice. Say, what do you guys think that guy is doing? I gesture at the mystery man.
How long have I been here?
You have been here since you're from the City of Leaves. It would take you a little while to get over to Old Crest, and from there to when Aryan showed up, you'd be maybe a couple weeks by yourself, and then once Aryan showed up, this individual would have been there as well.
So he's been there for as long as Aryan was here.
Yes.
I tell them that. I go, he showed up. Would he have showed up before?
Yes.
I go, he showed up, I'd say, few hours, maybe a bit more before Aryan did. He's just been standing there, staring at the door, looking for newcomers, and he's never really taken notice of them until you guys came in here.
Yeah.
What, I was about to say, what could he be doing?
I go,
He's with the same people as that we saw, Kev.
Yeah.
Or that I saw, like, looking at us. But the one that I met in the city, he didn't tell me anything. I asked him why he was staring at us, and he was just like, he just laughed at me. So, I know nothing.
I go, well, you could always confront him again.
I don't know if it's the same guy, but it's definitely the same, yeah.
Same group.
Yeah, same group. Should we?
I don't see any problem with it. If he makes a move, we all have battle expertise.
And as soon as you say that, Aryan's like, especially me. And he just sort of pats his axe.
I look at Satoria and I go, you gonna go with us, or are you staying here?
She's just like, she just sort of shrugs.
Yeah, I didn't know if she wanted to finish her drink or not.
She'd probably just want to stay where she was.
I go, okay, you can just stay here. I mean, what weapons does she have?
She basically has like a standard fighting gear. Nothing too fancy, really.
So like a sword and a short bow?
Yeah, sword, short bow. Fairly. She has like I believe one of the basic shields.
Yeah,
well.
It would be a wooden shield, and yeah.
Yeah, so just the standard.
I mean, I was about to say, you can just go to the fighter.
Yeah, whatever the fighter standard thing
starting
is, she has the starting gear of the fighter. So.
Oh, okay. Well, she has the human fighter gear starting stuff, which it does include a short bow. I'm pretty sure. So I
think it does.
Yeah, I go. If he, I don't know, makes a move, which I don't think he will. Just shoot him. And then I get up and I go, you guys coming?
As you do that, she's like, oh, okay. And as soon as you try to, when you're trying to get up, she goes in for a hug.
Oh, I hug her.
And she goes back to drinking and eating whatever she was doing beforehand.
Wait, could you have rolled that she was like a druid?
I was rolling to see if there were any fighters, and
there was.
And there was, and then the fighter happened to be the one that you charmed. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I asked them if they're coming or if it's just gonna be me.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yep, I will too.
Aryan's like,
Naf will definitely go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Naf would go. Eben.
If Naf goes, Aryan's going.
I don't know about that. Aryan's like, he doesn't seem too interested in it right now. He's just like, Eben's the same way. He's just like, I don't really know. He's sort of creeping me out.
I go to the guys when we're standing up, and I'm gonna try something. Let me talk first.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna walk over to him, and in Draconic, I'm gonna say, "What are you doing here?"
Okay.
And
that's cool.
And as you do that, Aryan listens to that, and he's just like, Aryan's like, he looks over at you, just like a weird sort of look. Have you spoken Draconic around the area at all, or?
No, this would have been the first time. Okay. I would have mentioned probably that I knew it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so like both him and Satoria are just like looking at you, just like, oh, okay, you know how to speak different language. Okay, that's weird for an elf, sort of thing. And
Actually, it's not. It's one of our racial abilities.
Yeah, I can speak it.
oh, I thought it was just another language. I didn't think you had to take
Wait,
Draconic.
No, it's elves have enemies,
elves-
and from a list, there's a list of enemy languages.
You can take one of those.
No, you can take however many your intelligence modifier is. And mine
Oh yeah,
happens
that's right. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah. So no, well, they just weren't expecting it. That's all.
They weren't expecting Draconic.
Yeah, and so so you guys are walking over there. You say this in Draconic, and you notice that this person hasn't moved one muscle the entire time, ever since he stopped and stared at the group. Since you're walking towards him, he this figure, he. Okay, let's be honest. It looks like a he because of the figure. He's like, he hasn't moved at all, and he responds in common saying, "Just watching."
And I go, so you can speak Draconic.
And he
In Draconic or common?
I know, seriously, which one?
No, I say that in common.
Okay. And he's like, well, good on ya, I guess. Yeah, I do.
I go,
Want to try another language?
I say to him in Goblin, what's your mission and who sent you?
He responds in common saying, my mission? Well, to observe. And who sent me? It's from my own free will.
I go, most people don't know Goblin to Onouvok. I was like, I was kind of hoping that'd be my one-up. And I go, okay, you guys can question.
And he's like, he's like, that was all? You don't want to try
I go,
Elvish
no.
on me?
I go, no. There are many more questions I have to ask.
I may not be able
instance,
to answer them, but I'll try.
I go, okay. So, why the freaky robe? Because you could just be wearing common clothes and blend in because you're in a bar.
What's wrong with my clothes?
I go, if you're observing, isn't normally you're not supposed to be seen?
It depends on who you ask. For me, it does not matter what I dress in.
What god do you worship?
Do I have to answer that?
I go, it's kind of important because normally if you go like, oh, I worship Gurmash, then we can pretty much tell that you're bad.
Oh. Why don't you have the Paladin check if I'm evil or not? That'd suffice. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oathbreaker, check.
Come on, Paladin. Check me. You'll find that I have no evil being in my body. Not a single evil thread. I can guarantee you. And Naf is like, alright, and he senses evil, and he mentions to the group, like, yeah, I don't sense evil at all in here.
I detect magic.
And then the person's like, told you.
I go,
I detect magic.
Detect magic? Okay. And what were you gonna say, Sarquen?
yeah, I was going to ask why their group specifically.
Oh, okay. So first of all, the detect magic. Detect magic. That's like magical items, correct? Or is it just like magical
aura?
It's
auras?
Like all magical energy.
Got it. Magical energy. This dude has a lot of magical energy. It's like it's seeping off
Overwhelming?
of him. Overwhelming. Yeah. Yes. It is so overwhelming. Like you just from that alone, you think that he's very powerful. And the question was, what was it again? Oh, this group specifically?
Yeah.
He says, I just want to see if they are up for the challenges that lie ahead of them. That is all.
I go, So you're planning on sacrificing them to your deity?
No.
And then Kepler interrupts. Guys, watch out! He is really strong magically.
And he says,
How-
"Thank you, thank you for
How do
noticing.
you know what's ahead?
I've been around for
How do
a
you know
while.
what's...
I've been around for a while, and let's just say I have a keen eye."
I go, are you an elf?
He says this. He says, "Maybe I am an elf. Maybe I am a dwarf. Maybe I am 2 gnomes. Maybe I am a human.
Sorry.
You will not know."
I go,
I'm sorry. I had to put in the two gnomes. I had to.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 gnomes.
Maybe I am too.
All right. So what are you gonna do?
I look at him and I go, right. So, how is his hood?
What do you mean? How is his hood?
Like, how is his hood, like, down? Is it, like, completely covering his face? Could
Yes.
we see his mouth?
Completely covering his face.
Do I think if I, like, knelt down really fast, I could see his face through the hood?
Possibly.
Okay, so I'd do that.
All right. You try to quickly kneel down, and at that moment, you see the robe that's covering one of his arms go up towards his face, and you don't see anything. And he says, "Why are you so adamant about knowing what I look like?"
I go, because if we know what you are and you turn out to be a threat, then we can say,
Hi.
oh yeah, we need to kill this guy, and we saw him before, so we know he can do this and this and this, and he's really powerful in magic. And then if you're a friend, we can say, oh yeah, we met this guy before. He was actually a friend. We shouldn't have been so scared during that. And I don't say scared, I say worried.
Okay. And he responds saying, "Well, didn't the Paladin already check me on that? I passed the test, didn't I? I am obviously not an enemy of yours.
I go, there's always a way to cheat.
Have I made one move that would suggest I was against you at all?"
Watching us from afar and being really evasive in our questions.
Wouldn't that be anybody, though? For a random
Not
group of
dressed
people
like you are.
to come up and start asking questions. Isn't it natural? Wouldn't you do the same?
I wouldn't sit in the same place for a week waiting for a single group to come in, if that's what you're asking.
Well, I see your point. But that is a matter of opinion and difference of what we find valuable, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you our ally?
You could say that.
I know. Okay, so you're not telling us a lot now, but
Exactly.
will you tell us eventually?
Tell you? No. But you will find out.
That's not ominous at all.
Must be a good storyteller. Show but not tell.
These guys can
Sorry.
see the future or something.
Do you, Onouvok, do you say that out loud? In character?
I can't. Well, I wouldn't say these guys. I'd be like, I feel like you can see the future.
And he says, that would be quite an achievement, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, no. The future is out of sight.
Out of mind.
It is...
Can I?
I can only see
Okay.
possibilities, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you see all possibilities of what something could turn out to be.
Yeah, I go, isn't that all there is for the future? Possibility?
There's different
Oh, yes.
possibilities, so... Do you follow Cirrus?
Oh, Ceres. I like Ceres.
But you don't follow him.
I do not follow him, no. I do like him, though. I do
You
respect him.
You sound like you know the person and not just someone who worships gods.
Well, I have been around a while. I've seen them in work quite some time.
I'm going to kind of shoot a glance over to the girl whose name I keep forgetting, but I have right here, thank God, Satoria.
Okay, is that like a thing like, get your bow ready?
No, it's just to make sure everything's okay where she is. Because I don't think this guy's going to make a move.
No, she's completely fine. She's still relaxing with Aryan over there. She's all
They
good.
were both. How long were they staring at me for speaking goblin?
They're
Draconic.
they're still sort of like peeking over at you every once in a while. They're just like, what is going on? But you can see that Satoria is sort of like, that's pretty cool.
Nice in my head.
uh,
And I look at the group and I go, well, any other questions you got for him?
and he says, yes, any other questions? I'd be happy to at least try to answer them.
I believe that will be the extent of my questioning. The extent of the questions I have.
All right.
I do this one question to kind of throw him off, and I'm going to say this one question to throw him off, and just for, shits and giggles, because my character would. I look him dead in the eyes, and by eyes, I mean where I think his eyes are.
Yeah, because you can't see.
And I go, have the gods ever gotten pregnant, fornicated?
And he just says, not that I know of.
I thought he would say, "Where do you think you come from?"
Oh, that would be like, what? I go, so no god has learned of the birds and the bees. How's that?
Again, not that I know of.
Is he uncomfortable?
You don't really hear any change in his voice, and you can't see his face, so you can't see if he made an uncomfortable face or not.
Oh.
So you don't really have any tell signs that he's uncomfortable right now.
I go, is there an orphanage nearby?
I'm unsure.
No, not to him. It's like
oh, gotcha.
to you.
Probably not. No, not in Old Crest, because a lot of the children here usually end up working on the farms, and they're just there. So.
Dang it! I was gonna tell them there's a weird old storyteller who really likes.
Oh well, I mean, the kids that work on the farm will probably like it, but.
Oh.
But no real orphanage in Old Crest.
I go, can you read minds?
He goes, I don't think so.
You don't?
I've never tried. I don't plan to.
Oh, you don't plan to?
No.
Why?
I just like to observe, not get in the way of anything, or try to figure out what's going on. I just to watch.
Well, yeah, but, if you were reading minds, then you could also observe what people are really thinking.
Yes, but I observe actions. Actions, in my eyes, are a sign to what people are truly thinking.
Not really.
Difference of belief.
I go, well, no, because a man, said I point at Cernath, and I go, can help a bunch of people, but really, in their mind, they're doing it because they think they're better than everyone, and that they have to, and that everyone is in need of help in some way but them.
Naf doesn't acknowledge it at all.
Yeah.
And the guy says, or he could sincerely believe it in his heart that it was the right thing to do.
And I go, yeah, but you never know. That's why I'm saying reading someone's mind would help you know better what their actions truly mean.
It is possible, but I do not plan to.
I like kind of step back and I go, okay, let's not get into logic debates with creepy guys in robes.
You find me creepy. It's a shame.
I go, you know, if you took off the robe and
I
like
cannot do
traded
that.
it. Do I see his hands?
You see, like, the shapes of hands, but even his hands are covered up with, like, gloves and such. So you don't see anything. It's just, like, gloved.
Poke
I
at
go-
the glove.
I go.
What'd you say?
Poke at the
Wait.
glove.
Okay.
Wait, you want me to poke at the glove?
Out of character. Poke at the glove. In character. In character, Kip does not suggest such a thing.
No. I go.
Why? Can I ask him why he can't take off the robe?
Yeah, he says, well, I think that if I remain anonymous, then meetings like this would, well, it's better to be anonymous rather than you know what I look like and you act differently than if I were anonymous.
Well, I mean, unless you look different every time we see you, then we're gonna act the same whether or not we know what you look like. Because we're gonna be like, oh, hey, there's that creepy guy who always watches us, and we're gonna think that no matter whether you wear a robe or not.
And then he says, like, that is, if you can see me. You have to be watchful to see me, majority of the time.
I sigh and go, oh great, I'm gonna have an old man watch as I bathe.
What does he do? He just says, that would be absurd. I would never do such a thing. My time is too valuable to do things like that.
Right. It's actually the king. No, actually it's the royal family.
Wait, just all of the royal family?
No. I'm just saying. Like all of the royal family are part of. I'm just saying.
Oh, gotcha.
It's actually a group of people instead of one
Gotcha.
person. But apparently it hasn't occurred to you, so it's one person. Cool.
I sigh and go, well, I mean, as long as you're not trying to kill us. And I kind of wave him off and go back to my seat.
Alright, and he says, I would never dream to do such a thing.
So yeah, and then I put my arm back around Satoria.
Alright, cool.
And that's them too.
Alright, so with just the remaining people there, this person says, alright, anything else you would like to ask me? Or would you like to go and talk to Obadiah now?
Do you know everything?
No. I do not know everything. I know much, but not everything.
Do you know what we face?
I know what you could face. Whether you do or not is up to you.
That's really vague.
I'm gonna roll to fight a god. Nah.
So you're rolling to attack him?
No. Wait, he's a god?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Did you roll to attack this dude?
No. He said you can fight many things, so I'm like, oh, okay. I roll to fight a god. No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? And I was like, you're attacking this dude even though he said he wasn't going to kill you?
Are you kidding?
Oh
it
my
would
gosh.
take at least 2 actions for me to ready my bow.
Oh,
And you're
goodness.
pretty much
Because-
standing really close to him too, so good luck with that.
Yeah, and then, I mean 2 actions because I'd have to stand up, and then I would have to get out my bow.
Yeah. Yeah, so. Okay, I was really confused. I'm like, are you... What? So why are you trying to hit him?
I was thinking about like quickly taking my sword and like trying to slice his robe in half, but then I was like, unless I roll really high, I'm probably gonna cut him too or completely whiff it.
You can still try to do that if you want to. I mean, not stopping
No.
you.
I'd rather not cut an old man.
You don't even know if he's old or not.
Well, he said he's been around for a while.
That's true.
Then he's old. Oh, well,
he could be an elf that's young.
Yeah, he could be an elf and he just couldn't just, what am I trying to say?
he could be an avatar.
An avatar?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Literally avatar of a deity.
He could be a lizard
He could
folk.
be a demigod.
A lizard folk. Oh goodness.
He could actually be a she and be Aryan's mother.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that could happen.
Rewrite the story.
By the way, do they say anything about how I was speaking?
Who?
Aryan and Satoria.
Oh, gotcha. Satoria is just sort of like, I didn't know that you spoke like that.
I go, like what? In the capital, we're taught different languages.
And she's like, oh, one of them was like, growly and sort of, she's trying to explain the goblin thing.
Oh, I go, oh, yeah, it's goblin. We have to learn, for, like, guards, they made us learn the, language of goblins. So, you know, if they come, we could either impersonate them to get the drop on them, or just say stand down so we don't have to kill everyone and interrogate them.
Oh, and that she's like, oh, that's so cool. I only know common, so I didn't really...
I could teach you.
Her eyes light up and it's like,
Score.
Yeah, and then Aryan just like, well, didn't know you spoke that many languages. Good on ya.
I go, just 4.
Oh, what's the other? I mean, wait, never mind, I know.
Elven.
I don't know what slipped through my mind right there.
Oh, really? What's the other elf?
What's the other one, elf? Yeah, but at that, Aryan is like, I know some languages too.
Like what?
He then speaks in a language that you don't know. He's just there.
Ah, what language is that?
He says, halfling.
I go, you speak halfling?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. And he puffs out his chest a little bit.
Do I want Kip to be a racist? I don't.
I was going to think to myself that explains the cockiness. Because halflings are normally like, oh, I can take this on.
Like I'm almost tempted to let Kip ask Eva what he said, and I realize
He's
that
a
would be
gnome.
too much of an asshole. Yeah, no, I know Eva is a gnome.
Yeah, that'd be like.
But I was like, yeah, that's a lot of racism going on. I should not do that.
Yeah, don't be
But
racist.
again, I took a look at my character sheet. It's the wisdom score is actually a 10, so it's a 0. There isn't a penalty on it, so he should know enough to not be racist.
Yeah, just common sense, basically.
Yeah.
Like you have just enough common sense. All right. So is everyone still around the mysterious dude?
I kind of left.
Okay. As you left, he goes like, farewell.
Dude.
And then he goes, nice meeting you again.
It's a pleasure.
Wait.
He aimed that to Onouvok.
Oh.
Okay, no, I'm turning around. I'm gonna talk to him. He's not gonna just say that like nonchalantly, and then that's not happening. He'll be like, You were the one in the square.
The square? You mean... Oh. In the Castle Greyrock. Yes, that was me. What of it?
What of it?
I mean, I was just wondering because, I remember you watching us then, and then you're watching us now too. So, did you watch us in Spellburn too?
No, I was not in Spellburn.
Okay. All right, that's all.
All right. Farewell.
That actually creates one question. Were you watching us? Okay. Were you observing us while we are in Spellburn? You don't have to be in Spellburn, but were you observing us while we were in Spellburn?
Good question. Let's see. No, I have been here. After Castle Greyrock, I came immediately here to Oldcrest.
You're not directly answering my question, but okay, I see.
Yeah, he's evasive on everything.
Were you watching us with magic?
You, when?
Sorry.
When?
When we were in.
When you were in Spellburn? No, I haven't used any magic for a while. I honestly do not know what you did in Spellburn.
Okay.
Make up some lie about how you killed an old lady.
We walked into an orphanage and we killed all the children.
Is that in character?
Well, we did.
No, you know what?
Kep didn't get it.
If you're trying to do that, roll a bluff. If you want to say a lie like that, then sure.
If I want to say a lie like that?
Yeah, if you want to say a lie or something like that, roll a bluff.
Okay. I don't know if I actually want it to come off as sarcastic or not.
Oh,
Because that would be different.
yeah, that would be different.
I'll probably. I'll say it sarcastically. I'll just mention it.
Oh, okay. And he's just like, very funny. You shouldn't joke about that kind of thing.
I feel like the dude's very good or something. I say that to Kep and everyone else.
You're kind of breaking up. You're kind of breaking up. What did you say?
I said I think he's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Because he made. He didn't even like my sarcastic comment.
Then at that he's like, good?
Can you still hear us?
You said you're still around the area, so...
Oh,
that he is, so
I
he's
thought
just...
I walked away.
No, you turn back around, because...
Oh, okay.
And he's just like, good. Thank you for the compliment.
Yes. And at that I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
And I'm over there teaching Satoria a bit of... Which language would she want to learn more, Draconic or Goblin?
Probably after hearing both of them, probably Draconic.
Yes, I'd be teaching her a bit of Draconic.
And you, like, every single word that she tries to speak is just like gurgles and mumbles.
It's just butchered.
Yes, like really, really butchered. Like, not even close to what it really is.
I go, we'll get there. Just gotta practice more.
And she nods her head. And, yeah, so, Kep, are you still around the mysterious guy, or are you gonna turn around and leave?
Kep is gonna turn around and leave.
Alright, and, at that, he's like, the person's just like, and farewell to you. Good luck on your journey. And yeah, so you're gonna walk back over, and you still notice that he's still staring at you.
Okay. Should we just like go to bed before we go to see Obadiah?
Be right back.
Okay.
Get some rest.
What? I'm gonna be slow, right? I'd be slow. Is it mine?
No, I was trying to install the update for Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
It's going exceptionally slow.
Let me see.
Wait, what time is it?
Oh, in game, it'd probably after all of that craziness that happened and all the talking that you did, and the revision of the note like 5 times. It'd probably be getting closer and closer to nighttime. So.
So we did start at like afternoon supperish.
Yeah. And then like the buying of the drinks would probably be around like dinner or supper and all that, and yeah, so.
The throwing of the ghoul head.
Yes.
Oh man.
Throwing in the ghoul head.
So, Sarquen, do you think we should rest before we go to see Obadiah?
Is like night fast approaching, or is it just like sundown?
It's
Not like just. Is it just not? I meant sunset.
it's basically around sunset.
I go. It's sunset, so they should be getting off work. I'd say 30-ish minutes from now. If you want, we could go down there and try to see if we could catch him while he's getting off work.
Okay.
And by work, I mean get out of the field and go home.
Yeah. We'll ask Kep when he starts focusing.
Mm. He's just spacing out and looking at the wall.
Yeah.
Just like,
Just like thinking about that entire conversation that happened with the mysterious man thing person.
Well, it's interesting 'cause it's like we're trying to figure out if he's part of like a group or something, but
Mm-hmm.
it's only been him so far.
Yeah, I'm
So-
loving you trying to figure this guy out. I'm loving it.
What, me trying to figure him out?
Just everybody. I'm loving it.
Yeah. He's
My-
just shrouded in mystery. It said so many vague things.
well, at least I know now that the gods haven't procreated.
Yeah, of course.
If there's an upside to this, it's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially for you.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hello.
Turns
okay,
out it's my father in disguise. Oh, that'd be a plot twist.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh,
Kep, we were
Can't
even
deciding.
I can't even tell them who my father is, can I?
You can't
we're deciding on
say
what?
you can't say his name. You can tell what he is, but not the name or what he looks like.
Okay. So,
Or
yeah.
and even if your father showed up, you can't like say, "Oh, hi, father," or anything to your father.
Why? Is that, like, against rules and,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Just because of like out in the open and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So,
behind closed doors you can, but not like in the open. If you see him,
So-
you can't really.
Yeah, metagamingly, my father is a guy from the, Council of Elves.
In the City of Leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's part of the Council of 5 Elvish leaders that basically run the Evergreens, and yeah. And for that reason,
Okay.
Sarquen can't say that his father works there, can't say his name, can't even like do anything.
I saw him once when I was 20, and he was scolding me.
Yeah, but that's all metagame stuff. So,
Yeah.
and none of the characters
Okay.
would know that because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarquen wouldn't really talk about it. Really, I don't believe
Well,
so.
no, he can't.
Well, that too, he can't.
It's like against the law, and he doesn't want to break the law.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna go back to the Evergreens once he's done doing what he wants, but
Yeah. All right. So did everyone decide about going to bed before talking to Obadiah in the morning?
Sounds alright.
Yeah, that sounds fine. We can just catch him before he starts work real quick, because then we have the daylight, and then we have the whole day to just search out whatever rumors that he said he talks about.
Fade to Black segment with Satoria.
Yep. That's what's gonna happen.
Totally
Awesome.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna go to bed, and
Quite often.
you guys are gonna all go to bed, and you're gonna have a good night's sleep before they go to bed. Naf prays to AMA,
Of course.
and so you're gonna.
Can we read our books a bit?
Yeah, Naf.
Yeah,
I
I read our
believe.
book. I read the
Naf's-
language book a little bit.
Okay, the language book of the monstrous languages.
Mhm.
Okay, and Naf's gonna read the leadership book some more, and all right. Kep, you're sure you don't want to look at that war book?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, never mind. I look at the word book instead of the monsters book.
Okay,
Forgot
good.
about that.
I was like, wait a sec, didn't you want to? All right, yeah. So you're gonna flip through some chapters of this great war that happened quite some time ago, and basically the first part of that book is basically saying how this was a war against the wilds and like a war on all fronts sort of thing, like the wilds were attacking everybody all at once sort of thing.
God.
And Naf's gonna read the leadership book. Onouvok, you gonna read anything, or you're just gonna go to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the arcane artifacts.
Okay, you're gonna read through some more.
The second part of it. Yeah.
Okay,
You know, I can't wait until Naf gets to the part of the leadership book where it says "Leave your ego at the door."
Oh goodness. Oh man, maybe that's like the last chapter.
Yeah.
All right, so Onouvok, you're gonna read the arcane artifacts book, and
Yeah.
also Sarquen. There are two party books. There is a history of the Evergreens book and a history of Grey Rock book as well. So if you want to read those are up for reading. If not, you're just gonna go to bed.
Well, I probably would read up on Grey Rock, because being an elf and living 142 years, I'd probably know a lot about the Evergreens.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, you're gonna read just like the basics of like the government structure of Grey Rock, like the king and the royal family and stuff. All right, and with that, everybody goes to bed, and that is where we're gonna end today. So, man, that was a fun one. So, all right.
Once again, I'm glad that I provided entertainment.
You go to write
Initiate a segment.
Oh yeah, that was that was hilarious. All right, well, I will see you guys later then.
All right.
Next
See you
week
around.
might be a little bit later because of work and such.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Right.
later, everybody.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.